Alrighty, welcome everybody to the arc finale of Critical Road, where part 1 was last week, where we had a, well, you know what, we don't need to recap, because we're going to recap in character in a little bit, but before we do all that, I have some things that need to go over. One is, could everybody pre-roll me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Oh boy, it starts like this.
I don't,
right off the bat,
I don't want to spoil when it happens, because you're technically not aware of when something happens, if it even happens at all.
Jeez, that may actually be a 4.
You said
God.
wisdom. You said wisdom?
Yep. A wisdom saving throw, please.
Everyone?
Everyone.
Oh.
I don't know if you'll need to or not, but I just want it out of the way, just in case, because I don't want to spoil when it's happening if it happens.
I wasn't even there. No. Oh, no! Well.
Indigo, buddy. Buddy.
I shouldn't have come here today. I should not. Man, I wanted to stay at home.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. All right, great start, everybody. Backing up before the parade started, we do need to account for some people who we need to see what they were doing during a big fight that broke out. So, also the days leading up to it. Indigo, let's start with you. If you may recall, during the last session at Death Metal Date Night, you had City Inspector Mr. Murdron come to your place to inspect your business for sanitation and other building codes and things like that. And he may have given you some follow-up. He gave you a little bit of grace because you swore that you would clean your place up. So, for lack of a better term, Indigo, did you clean your room over the last 2 or 3 days? Did you clean your room?
What do you think he did?
Is Indigo the sort that's like, yeah, I'll clean my room fine, and he like opens a crate and he finds like one thing and he's like, I'm gonna play with this all day?
No, I don't think he ever really gets to the cleaning part. Or rather, his idea of cleaning is like, he moved some boxes. It's legitimately a little easier to move through the space, but like, nothing's gone.
Okay. So, in that case, the day of the Mage Pride Parade, the good old Mr. Murdron will come back over to you. He's like knocks on the door. Excuse me, sir. I am doing my follow-ups just to inspect the place. Oh, good God! It's marginally better.
What do you mean? I did so much. There's like, you can see like the floor here.
I can see the floor, yes. I can see just about everything with this eye, and at least I can see the floor. I can see, oh my gosh, there's so much.
I found a second chair.
As around the time that he's looking at this, you spot a little, like, rodent, like a little mouse, start to scurry across. Is there anything that you do to try to catch this before he, because he's about to cite you for vermin unless you can save this situation?
Let me see. Okay. I think in his head, dead vermin is just a disposal issue, right? So he's gonna throw out his dagger real quick before he, like, and then move in the way if he can hit it.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so go ahead and, I guess, roll you can either do a sleight of hand or attack or something like that just to see.
Oh, if I could roll sleight of hand, I'll definitely do that because it's way better.
Okay. For just a quick knife throw.
Actually, it is the exact same, so I guess I'll just roll an actual attack then.
Okay.
Does a 10 hit a rat's AC?
That's a great question. Let me look it up. It might have a 9. Let's see.
Please.
Armor class 10. You just barely
Meets it, beats it.
you get that thing. And seeing that Gary's just gonna be like, "Hey, just so you know, I'm still here. I'm still Gary. Good to see ya." And he just creates a little bit of a distraction. The Murdron looks around. He's like, "This place is absolutely filthy. But at least looking around, don't see any vermin. I'm still going to give you a citation for air quality because it's not very good." And he writes you a little note. It's going to be a 25 gold fine and gives it to you.
25 gold? Ugh. That sucks, man.
I'm sorry. You can take it up with the county if you have any issue. I am going on to do the rest of my follow-up appointments. Good day. And then he leaves.
Man, the man's always out to get you.
Always out to get you. The other things to go over is Vrenna, seems like you've built a bit of a friendship. Death Metal Date Night went very well. And then also some people are doing preparations for the parade. Some people are making their own floats or various other things. Auric is setting up like games and stuff. Is there anything that you were doing in any way you think that you could explain how you might have been busy during the parade and maybe missed a important event in the square?
Let's be totally honest. He 100% fell asleep.
He slept through it. Yeah,
He slept through
absolutely,
the
he slept
whole
through it.
parade.
Which is impressive because of how loud it was.
There was
Yep.
a God end
I
and
think
everything.
the truest thing, especially if he sees Vrenna afterwards, was that he comes out, he's like, "Oh, I thought it started at like 9 p.m., not 9 a.m.
That was a nighttime parade.
I mean, you know?"
Fair enough, fair enough. All right, so let's go on to Anthir. So, it's been 3 days since your Cafe Chaos day. The cafe has been booming ever since, well, you've definitely been in the Lady Whistlepig paper, but also you made, like, the real paper.
Oh.
So people are coming from even outside of the square to come check out your shop. So things have been pretty busy for you. In general, how do you think the last couple days have gone, and what kind of plans or anything else have you been doing for the Mage Pride Parade Day?
So with this new influx of customers, me and Bo have had to go into a little bit of an overdrive in order to make sure that we have adequate supply for people coming in. We don't want another shortage or anything crazy happening like that last like Diner Dash scenario.
Yep.
So a lot of that time has been like, no, we're going to make double, triple batch, like what we typically like pump out. So yeah, that is some late hours. That is some early mornings. We take the naps as we can get them because this stuff does take time because it's baked goods. Like croissants take 10 fucking hours.
Yeah,
Anyway.
they do.
And that was with cutting corners. Anyway. And then with the parade coming in, she more than likely, before all of this happened, probably signed up to donate some like baked goods to like a raffle or a giveaway or something. So there's also putting in time for that.
So there's
also
even more. Now, are you keeping your shop open during the parade? Because I imagine it could be pretty busy then, or are you like shutting it down during parade hours? and
I
doing
think she
something else?
probably got pushed to having to shut it down.
Okay.
Yeah.
And where do you think she would have been during like the first half of the parade? Because something happened during the first part. We're gonna cut in about maybe a third of the way through. It hadn't started for too long when some things popped off. What might have kept you busy away from the square during that time?
probably some situation where she was like elbows deep in like a sourdough starter because it went crazy, or just like some baking related issue. Like it's all about baking at this point, unfortunately.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, we are going to cut forward to today. Where, let's see if I can get us on the right thing. So today, partially cloudy, 70 degrees. It's like the perfect spring day for this parade. Like I said, we're about a third of the way in. After a brief disturbance, laughter and jubilation fill the streets. Music reverberates all around the square from various floats and different performers. Displays of magic of all kinds are popping off. Like all sorts of schools of magic, you get to see various displays of coming from various floats. Some of Sentinel Square's very own business owners have floats of their own, as well as larger businesses like Breath, Death, and Beyond, a company that we've seen before. Devils are dancing in the streets without causing any fear from general people. Fun games are being had at the street festival in front of the community center. It's truly a day for people to come together and be merry, except for some people who really made it a more sour moment. We had some anti-mage protesters who were a bunch of assholes. And there's also a reporter there, the very reporter that had written the piece about Anthea earlier. And she was interviewing some of them. And I don't need to recap exactly what happened, because we're actually going to cut forward to right after the incident. And she is going to go up to Skipjack, Yanks, and Auric. She's going to say, hello, each of you who was involved in this, please, from the beginning, please tell me what happened here. I mean, obviously I saw it, but I want to get your perspective. Please, can any of you tell me what happened? And this is our in-person recap now.
Well, I know we were all trying to have a good time here. You know, fun for the families in the town. You know, get things moving, celebrate our beautiful town and all that with music and baked goods, and it's just all sorts of fun. And some people decided to agitate and come in and, you know, bring the mood down in a not cool way at all. And so, you know, we just tried to drown them out with some better noise than they were making, and you know, one of them roughed me up. He beat the crap out of me. If it weren't for Doc here, I'd probably be in the dirt right now. But you know.
I don't want to. I don't really have musical opinions about what was happening, but I do know I prefer this guy's whatever you call that musical noise over what those guys were yelling. And
it's called ska. It's the brand new thing.
Right. Skipjack's ska.
And Doc,
and
you
then-
must be a Dr. Yanks. I believe that I wrote about you about the portal from hell that came out. Is the same?
Yes, actually, I was involved with that incident as well.
Okay, so the second incident here. You've seen firsthand what magic can do. What are your opinions about everything that happened here today?
Well, I was going to let people exercise their right as they're free to do, but once I saw that it was getting rough and there was a clear instigator in the matter, I knew I had to step in as a medical professional and see to it that people were not harmed. See to it, shall I say, that the right people weren't harmed. That perhaps I should say that the right people were. I'm sounding a little bit like I was going on the attack. Those were the bad guys, and I didn't want to see them hurt a good guy.
And let's be clear, there were no magic users starting fights. This was all a bunch of people who think that magic is no good. They started jumping in and causing trouble. They threw the first punch. As my
and you
jaw will attest.
And you, the
Magic,
tall
much like-
one. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you can move on to work. That's okay.
I was just saying, you there, the tall one. You must be Mr. Tuskman. Please, could you elaborate? It seems like you've developed some kind of street festival over there, and then what opinions do you have on, and any other thoughts that were missed on what happened here at the square today?
Yes, everything was going relatively smoothly until about a few minutes ago, where you saw some anti-mage protests erupting. Now, to be clear, if you have opinions or feelings, that's one way, that's one thing. But to go out and take violence into it is a whole nother step entirely. They were here causing a ruckus, to which our boisterous musician friend met in kind with some merriment of his own. It was at which case that the protesters turned violent and started shoving and attacking those they disagreed with. It is when both I and Dr. Yanks intervened and subdued them. I should say I do know most of the gentlemen here, though I probably shouldn't call them that participated in this. They do, or were, their membership has since been banned from Just Moxie Gym. I want to be clear that Just Moxie does not condone any anti-mage rhetoric of any kind, or any hatred, or any hate speech of that matter. It doesn't matter. Just Moxie is meant to be a way to defend yourself and make yourself tough, with or without magic. It's not instead or in spite of magic, to be clear.
It's
And I
also
can
a
get you the-
beautiful,
Some
it's
of
also a
us
beautiful
like to
facility and does not smell like eggs at all. I don't know who started
you,
that
Adam.
rumor, but it is not true.
I don't think you need to include that last part, but
Skipjack is starting to sound like Mitch Hedberg a little bit to me.
I'm making some character choices.
Sometimes you don't know what the character sounds like till a few sessions in.
No, I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
and then
for
Auric
the
is gonna
record-
give the names of all the guys that were involved. So he's like,
Oh shit!
I'm putting these guys on blast. Like, listen, they came and they showed up here, and this is what happened to them. So sorry.
It was Vegeta. It was, I forget. You named all of them last
It was
time.
like I looked up gym bro names. It was like Flex. It was all like gym pun names. Flex, Brawl, and then the last one was Ethan. I guess I need one normal name in there.
Speaking of Ethan, we'll just say he's the tiefling, or sorry, the halfling, because a number of the guys got, they kind of got scattered. They got like knocked out, and maybe they started running or something. But there's just a tiefling that was put to sleep with magic, and he's still sleeping. Or sorry,
You're
not
welcome.
tiefling, halfling.
The non-violent way of handling things.
That is true. Alrighty, so after all that breaks out, Auric, you'll notice that the reporter, can't stop looking at the tattoo on you. She doesn't ask about it, but you can tell that she keeps on looking up at it. And you can tell her wheels are turning about that, but then she doesn't bring it up. She says, well, thank you, everybody. This was quite helpful. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the parade. And she's gonna start leaving.
Oh, before you go, you should know
Yes.
there was one other person, a hooded figure that was a part of this group, but seemed to have gotten away before we could apprehend them. So we couldn't see who they were, where they went, but they're still at large.
Yes, the Grim Reaper looking one. I will take note of that and see if I can get to the bottom of it. Thank you very much. I think canonically you guys don't know yet. Ray,
Right.
The sidekick
Right.
figured it out, but you guys haven't yet. So in any case, she will head off. Skipjack, the rest of your crew has kind of joined the parade, trying to catch up with some of the other guys and run off. I'll want to level with you as DM. I need you to have a reason to stick around and not join the parade and go a mile away. Is there any reason why Skipjack would choose to stick around?
The doctor was gonna definitely like talk to him a little bit.
Okay, go for
Yeah.
it.
If you want that, because after I forget the reporter's name.
Steph Ryder.
Thank you, Steph Ryder. She walks away. I'll turn to these guys and just, well, gentlemen, I'm glad we could step in and take care of that. Oh, by the way, is this mic coming through okay? Because I'm not getting like the stuff
Yeah,
in.
and just so you know too, this is still like right before Elephant Lady's going to approach you.
Okay.
I just haven't quite gotten
Spoilers.
that part yet, but it will be in just a second.
Yes. Okay. Gentlemen, glad we could handle that situation. Mr. Tussman We did the same thing back when that health portal opened up, so honored to work with you again, I suppose. He'll just reach out for a handshake.
We'll need to meet under better circumstances in the future. I'm sure trouble like this won't keep arising. This town is usually quite quiet for the most part.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm sure.
Trouble keeps on following you guys, and of course I get to get looped in with you all.
Yeah,
What a
we'll
fun
say,
crowd I seem to happen upon.
it was Skipjack, right?
Hey, you can call me Skipjack. Raph Rallick is the name, but people call me Skipjack.
Whatever you prefer. Listen, glad to kind of hop in alongside you on that too. We seem to be of the same mind about magic. There's a lot of good that can come of it too. I use it in my own work. I infuse it into everything I do in my day-to-day life. I'm glad we see eye to eye on that.
Well, that's cool beans. Thank you for keeping me standing. I was feeling pretty rough.
That
Still
reminds
am,
me,
but
how you feeling right about now? I can't see your HP bars, so you can be literal about that.
I'm at half health. I realized I hadn't updated my sheet, but my token had got me heal from you. So I'm at half health.
I haven't given you a heal. I patched myself up, but I will give you a heal now.
Raph, you didn't get hit in the jaw by chance, did you? And Oric's gonna lean down and pick up something small and white from the ground.
Oh no! Oh no!
You got all your choppers in there?
Do I have to check? I think that's someone else's. I'm
you
all
are
good here.
It is literally my job if you want me to check.
Given everything that went down, it could also be one of theirs. That's true.
Do you want to roll to see if who lost a tooth in the brawl?
Is that a con check? Well, what am I rolling?
Contested roll between the bad guys and Raph.
A contested con.
Save?
Yeah. Con save, sure.
Okay. I have advantage.
Ooh! These guys were tough.
Tougher than I was.
So I'll take a look, then assuming it is your tooth. Well, Riff or Raph, Skip, whatever you prefer. It is literally my job to handle.
I go by Skipjack because people can't remember. They call me Riff or Raph. It's Raph Rallick, but so I just say it's Skipjack. Yeah.
Got it, Mr. Rallick. It's literally my job to take care of this for you. So if you want to stop by, at least I could do is patch up. In the meantime, cure wounds wouldn't automatically cure it, but in the meantime, I can make you feel a little bit better. And he's just gonna put a hand on your shoulder and he's gonna give you a cure wounds.
Yeah, going back to this table of establishment features that everyone has, I'll show it to players again. Gith Yankee Dentistry. You are able to cast Greater Restoration as a ritual that requires a successful DC 15 medicine check. You can do this a number of times per day equal to your proficiency bonus. Also, it can't remove curses, but it can reattach a severed body part, whether that be a tooth, an arm, or whatever. You just have to hold it to the stump as per the regeneration rules.
So you can
absolutely
check. Cool.
Absolutely do stuff like that at your shop.
So I do. It has to be in my shop. Got it. Okay.
Tell you what, I'll swing by the bright and early tipple, grab a bottle of something strong, and bring it over your way. Want to bring this? You can
bring it over to celebrate if you want. You can bring it over to celebrate, and Mr. Tussman, you're welcome to join too. You won't need it for the procedure, though. I have my methods.
I think I'm going to need it to put up with your methods.
Well, I'm on the record as having laughing gas I don't sell.
Jesus.
As per last episode when someone wanted some. I don't remember who that was.
Auric, as things start to wind down, you do kind of catch around as you're looking back at the street festival. It seems like Essek, the snake person who owns Essential Oils, he seems to be hawking some wares around. Hard to hear exactly what he's saying, but if you get closer, you can make out what he's saying. As you get closer, you could hear that he has gone all near like the strongman type games, and he is hawking some wares of various strength potions. He's basically saying, "Come on, if you just pay a little, you can win. Pay to win." And he's boasting about how good his strength potions are, and he sells some that are not normally offered in our D&D world. The best one he's got is a Hill Giant potion that's 100 gold. He's got a potion of Ogre Strength, which will give you 19 strength for 50 gold, and for 25 gold you can get an Ape, which will give you 17 strength. So these are weaker than normal, but for an average person are actually pretty darn good. And
Two
I will
things.
also
Oric has the wrist straps of the ogre, which already gets
Yep.
his strength to 19.
Yep.
But second one, I love that you think he has gold. He has 15 gold to his name.
I was about to say, each of you guys have been doing extra business since you've made some names for yourselves in your various adventures recently. It's only been a few days, so like not a whole lot. But why don't people go ahead and each roll me 2d20 to see how many extra gold you've accumulated, minus various expenses that you've also had.
Oh god, I
Am I
need the gold.
included in
I
that?
just kicked out like 6 of my guys that subscribe to my gym.
Well, let's see what the rolls say.
That's very surprising.
Let's go.
You
Let's
got a
go.
lot of upfront year memberships. So, yeah. So, anyways, each of
It's
you
really
has
hard to
that amount of
cancel
gold
over there.
added to what you currently have.
All right, all right.
Really
I'll
hard to
need it
cancel
because I
Oric's
gotta
gym.
pay for shit.
In any case, so there's all of that. Let's see. So you notice that is going on, and then around this time, Dr. Yanks, we are now getting back to where we left off, where Barbara Trunk, the Karen of a elephant woman, marches up to you. She approaches you with a fast walk, looking concerned, but also trying to keep appearances at the same time. And as she's kind of marching up to you, she kind of gives you the same spiels before, like, "Listen, there's been a murder in my vacant establishment. I need you to keep this quiet. Gather anybody that you trust. Gather anyone that you can trust to be discreet. And if I own their building, I'll knock a month off of their rent if they can help me with this, okay? Again, there is somebody who is scheduled to come visit this place soon. I need your help immediately. Please. You're a hero type, right?
Some would say.
Good.
I would say.
Anthea also rents from me. Get her and get anyone else that you can trust to be discreet about this. I will make it worth your while. Meet me at the vacant shop, okay?
Right. Doctor
Okay,
looks
thank you.
back.
And she's going to start marching back over to the vacant store.
The doctor looks back at Oric and Skipjack and thinks, bring somebody low key. Looks at Skipjack. And then Tony remembers that Richard needs Skipjack to stay with the party. And then he'll, hey, sorry, at what point in time is this again, Richard?
So this would have been just maybe 10 or so, 10, 15 minutes
Okay.
after the fight that broke out. So it hasn't been too long.
Okay, I'll come over to I assume we can just say the two of you are still talking, Andrew and Ryan. So I'll come over and just hey, gentlemen, I realize we literally just got done handling a situation, but considering we're more or less in the same squad now, are you guys up for another little investigation? If so, there's someone else I'd like to grab, and I don't think I've interacted with.
With
Artem's
Indigo?
character,
No,
right?
but if Oric
has,
knows
right?
Indigo or Amphi,
Yeah.
then
Yeah. So, listen, Skipjack, you want to come with me? We'll grab someone else that I feel like I can trust, and Oric maybe grab another familiar face. We'll go check this out. I'll give details on the way, but that's a little confidential.
Is it
You guys have earned
something
my
to do with the
trust as of
festival?
today.
Do we need to get some help clean up or something like that?
Clean up, yes, actually. But it's probably best to let the festival go as planned, not cause any extra panic.
Panic.
Absolutely. I can be very, very great.
Right, so Skipjack, you're coming with me, or if there's some...
I do that.
It's that last one.
I would be okay with that as Skipjack's voice, actually. That kind of fits, too. Like, so yeah, Orc, if you know anyone else, Skipjack with me?
Lead away.
We'll
Alrighty,
we'll go
so
to
Dr. Yanks, you go over and find Anthir. Anthir, what are you doing right now? Are you baking some bread? Or are you doing something else? What do you think is going on right now? The parade is very much still in mid-swing. It's still very loud. Music's playing and everything. But there's so much going on that it's not going to cause a whole lot of attention for you guys to just go over. No one's like staring at you guys.
So we're baking cakes, but we're not just baking cakes, we're baking a gâteau. And a gâteau takes a little more time. It's a little more fluffy than a normal cake, and it's light and it's airy and it's beautiful, except they fell flat. They collapsed.
Oh.
All of them are fucking bad. Something occurred somewhere within the process. Have we been perhaps testing what went wrong and just making more and more bad cakes? Maybe. All that to say that my baking powder supply might be bad. And the shop is full of just flat, sad-looking cake. Just pans of it everywhere.
That is rough and sad.
It is sad.
Oh, hey, Anthir, you remember me from the hell portal and the kids I told to floss?
Yeah. Today's not a good day.
Well, I might be making it worse then. Would you like to come with me on a confidential mission? Maybe just to escape this for a little bit? I'll help you tidy up when we get back, if you help me tidy up this current mess.
Like, actually?
Like, actually. Skipjack's gotta come back to the office anyway. I gotta put this back in for him.
Keep that away from my flower, please. You have a deal, though, and she'll, like, stand up, like pull the apron off, toss it aside. What is it, though, exactly? Because I don't have a lot of time.
Right. Oh, I forgot the elephant's name, Richard. I'm sorry. What's her name?
Barbara Trunk.
Thank you. Barbara Trunk. I assume the two of you rent from her as well as I do.
Barbie, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Barbie has informed me that there's a dead body was found inside one of her properties and needs some help handling that. Now, all three of us have seen combat. Perhaps my level is a bit different from the two of you. We're not getting into that right now. He presses a flashback down. And yeah, if you two are willing and have strong stomachs, we can go take care of that. I've also sent our mutual friend Anthir. I've also sent our mutual friend Oric to maybe grab another helpful hand.
Body.
Yes.
Like, just... Yeah, that's...
Everyone's got to deal with one at some point in their lives. If you two haven't already, well, here you go.
No, we would have hoped, that wouldn't... Anyway, yeah, all right. Bo, watch the shop! And she's going.
Got it, but
Gotta
after
go
this,
do
I'd really
work
like to
stuff.
go on a date with Cassidy, if
Not
that's okay.
right now, Bo! Not right now!
Okay. So Bo takes care of the shop, and you head out. We're going to cut over to Oric, who finds Indigo. How does he do so with Indigo still asleep? Does
Cut to Oric just pounding on the door.
Wake up, dead body.
Does Oric know that? Has anyone told him there's a dead body?
No, I don't think
No,
so.
I haven't actually told you
No.
what happened.
You just know there's...
So Oric is not that worried about it, but he is more pissed that Indigo was supposed to have a tarot card tent at the fest that he completely didn't show up and didn't do. Hey, get up, you goth lazy bum!
What?
Gary's
As
gonna
he
be like,
opens
"Hey,
the door.
there's a guy down there. He's got some pretty nice boots. He looks pissed though. Are we fighting?"
No, I thought I paid rent. Oh God, did I pay rent? I hope I paid rent. I probably paid rent. Fine. And he's gonna get up and go to the door. He's in pajamas, like the full like sleeping cap pajamas, butt flap open, but you know, he's facing the door at least, so you don't have to deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hi, Oric.
What the hell? It's like 3 p.m., dude. Where have you been?
3? You woke me up at 3? Ugh.
The parade started hours ago.
It's like blaring music and like drums and all sorts of stuff going on out there. It's like, how did you miss this?
Oh.
Your tent, dude. Where was your tent?
Yeah, my bad. I kind of thought that was later.
No, you're bad. Listen, you can make it up to me now. Get dressed, get some coffee, and we're gonna go meet the dentist. Apparently there's something going on. I don't know what it is.
All right, fine. Like, chill though, man. It's just a parade. That's the word. And he turns around. He doesn't even close the door. You can see him scratch his butt as he goes to get dressed.
There's like a float going by with children on it. Look, a fairy! Ah!
He'll get dressed and come out though.
So we're gonna do a little Batman where you guys get to the place next to the Bright and Early Tipple. You guys know that this used to be a shop called the Clock King, where you could get all sorts of kind of clockwork stuff, mainly clocks and watches and such. But it has been available for a few months now, and Barbara Trunk has been desperately trying to get someone to lease there, but to no avail. But in any case, when you get to the door, you see that the handle and lock has been totally smashed in some kind of way, and you could just kind of open up no problem. And when you go inside, you see a horrific sight. You see this.
Oh.
Oh. That's the health
You see
inspector one?
Mr. Murdron with white ichor just leaking out of his eye as he is completely motionless on the floor of this empty space. And Barbara Trunk is standing there in the room saying, "All right, I just came in. I just came in and saw this. I'm expecting somebody any moment, and he's coming in, and I'm not the best at really bluffing here, so I guess I'm just going to have to tell him that I'm going to have to postpone and not really tell him why. So I'm really freaking out about this. I don't know who did this. I don't know why. I don't know if this place is a danger or not. At the very least, if people know about this, the value of this place is going to drop, and that's the last thing I need. So if you guys can figure out who did this, better yet, if you could clean it up too, anything you could do to make this no longer my problem, I will make it worth your while, okay?"
I think on the way over, Oric was catching Indigo up on everything that happened during the day while he was sleeping. So he was like, yeah, so then they start throwing punches, and then I end up being like, beating up 4 of my clients. Anyways, I'm kind of in a rut right now. Oh my god, that's a dead body!
Yeah.
This is great work, Doc. The swelling is already gone. Oh my god! Anyone else have one?
I mean, the doctor is just like, yes, I've seen many of these. I'll be honest. First Murdron corpse I've seen. This is not.
Yanks, what the hell? You didn't mention it was a dead body.
I didn't get a chance to. Sorry. And hi, Indigo. I'm Dr. Githyanks. Pleasure to meet you.
Oh, hi. You're a doctor? What kind of a doctor?
Teeth.
That's not a thing.
I assure you, pulling out Skipjack's tooth again, I assure you it is.
No,
It is very
God!
necessary.
Why did you do that? You just put it back in! I didn't know you could do that!
Twice in a day, don't worry about it.
Oh!
That's what happens when you fall like off the payment plan.
Yeah, and then she says, not only
So
that,
your insurance has been declined. Yeah.
not only that, but the killer might still be upstairs. When I came in, I heard some kind of scuttling going on upstairs. I immediately left and went to find you hero types. So I am really hoping to do something. Listen, I own most of your buildings. I will knock a whole month's rent off if you do this solid for me. And for those of you who I don't own, I will make it worth your while somehow. I will give you an equivalency to that.
Barb, what are we doing? Why are you not reporting this to the guards?
Why? Because I don't want people to know that this happened here. The
got a
property
better
value's
question.
going to plummet.
I've got a better question. Has anyone touched the body? Has anyone stepped through this scene?
Go ahead and roll investigation or perception or something else.
that's
Barbara
what I'm
will.
asking
Barbara
her,
will
but
say,
I'm
as far as I know, no. I came in, I saw it, I heard the scuttling upstairs, I ran out. So no, I've not touched anything. As far as I know, no one touched anything. Looking at some investigations for you guys, one thing you do notice, well, let's ask specifically, what are you guys looking for when you're rolling investigation?
It's his roll. I just wanted to see if I could beat it because I have a +6.
Okay.
But I
mean, if
will
you start
examine the
jumping
mode. No,
Yeah,
no,
if you
you
start
go with that. But I
examining the
will
Murdron-
examine the Murdron.
If you're examining the Murdron, I'm kind of looking around the perimeter. I'm looking for like footsteps, anything seems to be like knocked out of place, points of entry broken into.
Well, you definitely notice the doorknob to the like the front entrance, the doorknob and lock kind of combo thing was totally smashed open somehow, either bludgeoning or force damage, maybe even thunder damage. I don't know exactly how thunder damage appears, but like it's definitely some kind of force. Broke that door open, and then you're looking around and you see that a couple things. One, you don't see like signs of a struggle. You don't see like blood spatter, or I guess in this case ichor spatter. It's not like got smashed or anything and then it like spewed across like on the walls and the floor and everything. It seems like it's just been leaking out in this spot. And secondly, when you notice, like, has the crime scene been contaminated at all, you see what looks like somebody might have like ran a finger through the ichor or something. You definitely see like just this one streak that's missing in the puddle, that you see as odd. Those are the main things that you get right away, at least on this floor. It just like everywhere else, this is a business kind of floor that's totally empty, but there is a staircase that leads up to residential areas as well, so you can check there. So while Skipjack is looking at all of that, is anybody else doing anything regarding investigations, whether being talking or anything else?
I think I'll go check out upstairs.
Okay. You
My
go ahead and
duty
check
to examine the
upstairs.
Modron, so I will do that.
I'll go
Are
with
you
Anthea.
are you doing medicine check or are you doing just a
Medicine.
investigation? Okay.
Out of
14.
Okay.
is this the same Modron that was just at the shop a little while ago and gave the?
Yep, earlier today. Yep, that's the same guy.
Awfully suspicious, Indigo.
Does is there a clipboard anywhere near the body?
You don't even need to roll for that. You do not see a clipboard anywhere.
Damn. With that, I think he'll. Let's see. I think he has to. He knows Auric and Anther the best, and Auric seems kind of like preoccupied, so he's gonna like get up close to Anther and be like, "Hey, so like," as they're going up the stairs, he'll go with her. "Hey, so like, he kind of like fined me. Do you think because he's dead now, like I don't have to pay the fine?"
You know, I think it has to do with whether or not he filed the paperwork officially.
I really gotta find that paperwork.
I think, though, in the moment, if it was here, it'd technically be tampering with a crime scene. So really, it might be good that it's not here.
So Tony, you got a 14 medicine check, so that's pretty good overall. The DC for this is not so high to get some of this knowledge. And so while you're inspecting that, Anthea, you heard from Barbie that there was some scuttling up the stairs. So when you go up, are you approaching cautiously, like stealthily, or are you going in with like weapons drawn? What are you? How are you doing it?
So we're going like quietly, and just for funsies, I'm going to activate primeval awareness.
Oh, okay. What
as
does
I
that do
go.
again?
So it allows me to sense whether any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elephants, fae, fiends, or undead are present within 1 mile of you.
Oh.
So, like, I'm assuming, like, as a city, there's a lot of stuff going on. But if I can sense whether or not there's something up the stairs specifically that falls into that category.
Okay, sure. I will definitely give you something for that in just a minute. So you were doing that, kind of coming up those stairs while sensing that. Going back to the medicine check real quick, you were able to tell that something pierced this eye. That it definitely, whatever it is, some kind of stabbing that did piercing damage into the eye itself. Now, you're able to gather that probably would have blinded it. You're also able to tell that this thing, it's got like 5 HP. It's like a commoner. It's like easy to kill.
Yeah.
You also gather, though, that alone probably just would have blinded it, but it seems like when you're looking at the Ichor, there's something weird about it, and there's an odd smell that comes up that you might recognize. That you have a strong sense that what actually killed it was poison damage. So that is what you gather from that. So some combination of piercing and poison. And Anthea, as you start to put out your primeval awareness, there's definitely some stuff popping up with the parade, because there's like all sorts of shenanigans there. So that is, let's say on the staircase, that's to the right of you is like the front door and all the parade stuff. But then there's like this one piece of aberration that's pinging from the left side of the building. And that stands out to you, but nothing seems to be upstairs.
I think, like, as they're making their way up the stairs, like, she will pause and, like, suddenly turn that way, like trying to hone in, like, on the direction of it, just to, like, figure out where it lies. Is there more of this building that goes that way, like another room that's downstairs?
So the building itself, none of these buildings are all that big. So you get the sense that it's the outside of the building, but not facing the street with all of the parade and stuff. This one thing is pinging from like the back alley side.
Something's outside.
You picking something up?
And you said it was aberration?
Yes, it's an aberration.
Huh.
It seems to be moving a little bit, but mostly like scurrying back and forth a few feet. It's staying around the same spot, maybe in circles a little bit, but it's mostly staying put.
Something outside in the back alley?
Maybe it has the clipboard. I could go, like, look.
Are you okay to do that alone? Or do you want company?
I mean, I don't know. I could just go look. Are there windows on the second floor?
You go upstairs and you can see that there is indeed a window that looks like it was smashed in where the glass is on the inside, so it looks like it was broken in from the outside in and then lifted up afterwards. So the window is currently open and you can see glass on the floor and hole in the glass and stuff like that. So yeah, if you want to look out that window, you can.
I'm just gonna go look out the window.
Okay.
But
It
stealth.
feels like it's pacing.
So the glass shards are on the inside.
They
Mhm.
are.
Is there any blood around the glass shards from someone or something smashing through, or is there like a rock that maybe it broke open or something like that?
When he calls attention to that, do you want to do any kind of investigation, or are you just kind of pointing out to people who might have better perception than you? What would you like to do?
I have hunter's intuition, so when I make a
Ooh.
perception or survival check, I can roll an extra d4
Okay.
on the total ability. So I think his mark of finding is kind of going to tune into the scene, and using his own intuition and wisdom, he's going to try and perceive if a creature or an object broke through, and if there's any blood or hint of what caused the smash
Okay.
that got inside.
Okay, go ahead and roll that real quick, and then we'll have Indigo kind of looking out the window after that. I'm glad that everybody's got a little thing that they can do as part of this. That's nice.
Ah,
Oh.
damn. You said you had to say something.
I will say that for this, you get a nat 1 because there is nothing there. That it seemed like whatever broke this either was not with a bare hand or at the very least had a thick skin or something else, but you don't see any signs of blood there. But Artem, Indigo, looking out the window,
The rest of us see a pool of blood.
You don't see it?
Indigo looks out the window and down into the alleyway across the little alleyway on the corner of a building. You see a one-eyed little monster looking up at you with this big rotting gaze at you. And I need you to make a con save, please.
Oh.
Oh.
And once it locks
Fine.
eyes with you and you start to feel this rotting necrotic
Ooh.
damage in you, which you were able to resist somewhat, it starts scurrying away. So let me just roll that damage real quick and then see what happens from there. Let me go ahead and put us... Let's see if I can grab tokens from you guys.
Oh, it's him!
Yes, Artem, Indigo, you recognize this creature. It was at the death metal. It was summoned.
You little shit.
Oh, the one that got away.
Yep, the little guy who got
I
away.
forgot one that got away.
You little shit.
Let's see. I can put 3 of you guys there, and then I need to grab the other 2 just in case. I don't know how far we'll do this. Also, I need to roll that damage real quick. So, with that rotting gaze, you did succeed, so you are only going to take half of this. And this is necrotic damage. Okay.
Okay.
So only 4 necrotic damage. So it still hurts. It's like, but then you immediately scurries away. So I guess we'll have to do initiative at this point. Grab.
Did we get a short rest in between this and last episode?
I don't think so. I think this all happened pretty quickly, one after the other.
Yep.
Let's see. But is, of course, your opportunity to short rest at any time. Do as we got. Oh, dang it. Now I remember. I didn't even want this map. We're going to go to a different map. We're going to go back to the city map.
Ooh, the doctor's ready.
Oh, damn, that's like your second natural 20.
I know. The other one was for gold though, so it didn't feel like one.
Okay.
I'll take it.
So,
I need fluids. I'll be back.
okay.
That amount of spell slots.
Okay, so you'll probably have to zoom in for this. We got some many things. Also, you'll probably want to use the measurement tool to see kind of how far you can go. So let's see. You all are basically in this spot in here.
Okay.
Yeah. This is not a perfect plan. We'll see what we can do.
Is this like also kind of a combo theater of the mind thing?
Yeah, for sure. Just because this guy's gonna run, we don't know how far that's gonna take exactly. So, just each of these buildings here is like another set of buildings, and you've got little alleyways and stuff here. So,
Okay.
let's see everybody's turn order. Why did they change the way everything looks? Where the frick is the turn order? Yeah, okay, here it is. Alright, we've got Dr. Gith Yanks going first. And then we've got Indigo. Oh, 2 11s. Skip, Jack, and Oric. Which of you would like to go first? Or which of you has the higher dex?
I have a 14.
What about you? And Andrew's gone. Okay.
He
Just
can
for
go
that-
first.
He can go first.
I think he
Okay.
has a plus. I think he has a +3.
Okay. Alrighty, so, yeah, we'll have to theater the mind this a bit, because all of you guys are currently on the bottom floor, except for, well, I guess Oric, Anthir, and Indigo all went to the top floor, I think, at this point, while the other two were investigating the body and crime scene down below. So, Indigo, how exactly do you do, like, what kind of exclamation do you give to trigger initiative and have everybody know what's going on?
Ah, fuck! Just because, yeah, it looked at me! And then he's gonna jump out the window after it because little fuck.
Yeah, so he started running down this way. You don't know exactly where until you get there, but we'll get to you in just a second. Dr. Yanks, you hear him yell up in pain while you were examining your medicine check of the body. What do you do in this case?
Let's see. So if I hear that exclamation, and it's like clearly like from upstairs, probably like
Yep.
near the rear.
Yep,
All right. I assume there's a back door to this place, right?
there is. Yep.
Yep. I will get up and like to get eyes on the same thing. He would like he's gonna go into his old like military ways. So to
Yep.
get eyes on the same thing, he'll probably like run further and open it up to try to see what they're seeing.
Okay, you try to see what they're seeing. You go through, and at this point, you look around. You just see a back alleyway. You don't see anything else at this point.
Okay. I kind of look up to the window. I guess Indigo's in that window presently. Looking out the
Yeah.
window.
If you look up, I guess Indigo's like getting ready to charge out.
What happened? What did you see?
It's like a thing from the concert. It's got a big eye. Don't look at it in the eyes. It's dumb.
This was the doctor present for that one?
No.
Okay. Can't sound familiar, but which direction?
He points out that way.
All right. I'll start
Okay,
using
so-
the rest of my movement.
Yeah, we'll say that probably took your bonus action to have that whole conversation. So you're gonna
that's
start
fine.
going out this way. You're gonna be able to just catch that this thing is about to make a turn to start go this direction. So you can see that it started to head left, but you haven't caught up to it at this point.
I
And
yell
Fear,
that
you were
out?
also at the top of the stairs, maybe just like a few feet over. You didn't look out the window, but you saw Indigo get hurt. What do you do?
If I to the window now and look out of it, would I be able to see the thing?
Not because he scurried away right after,
He ran
like
too
locking
fast.
eyes.
Okay.
So at this point, you don't see from this angle.
Okay.
But you see the way that Dr. Yanks has started running down that back alley.
Okay. The map. So, like, this is a silly question. The map has like generally skewed the hit points like for everybody. So I just see giant numbers.
Yeah.
Indigo,
right.
how hurt are you?
Not a ton. He's looking at like, a 17 out of 20.
Okay, so not like in dire need of help
No.
kind of a situation.
Oh,
like,
did you
you're
have
all
some
right.
temp HP before?
No.
I thought you got hurt for 4, so would it be like 16 out of 20?
17 out of 21, but
Oh, got it. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. In that case, I'm going to try to take the shortest route outside.
Okay. That would be through the window if you want to jump down 15 feet.
How's my dex? I got okay dex. Yeah, it's already broken. I'm not hurting anything.
It is already broken and like wide open, so you could
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking
pretty
in. I'm
easily
still a piece
once
of
jump out of there. You are
garbage.
jumping down onto like cobblestone, I will say.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll do that.
Okay, so go ahead and give me like an acrobatics check to see if you can land gracefully and avoid
Acrobatics.
damage.
I'm still a piece of garbage.
Oh! You
Can I change my mind and Missy
You-
step down? Can I
you
change my mind and
jumped-
Missy step down?
I think you jump out and you completely whiff it and you fall and you land like right on your shoulder. You're taking that full
Yeah.
what is it? A D6 per 10 feet? So yeah. I think so. So you take 5 fall damage as you
Oof.
land down, and I'll say that because it was a nat 1 that you're like prone on the ground, and let's say you only moved 5 feet because you just moved 5 feet and down. So you could still use half your movement speed, but you definitely would not be able to catch up to Dr. Yanks at most. You'd be like down here somewhere.
Damn. Come back. Let me let you have Hunter's Mark. I get
I
up
would
and
say-
I go as far after them as I
I would
can.
say that if you jumped, well, your acrobatics was 1. It's hard. Sorry, I want to give
No,
it to
you're
you, but
good. This is what I get for missing a session.
I'd say
It's
that
okay.
because there's like a little corner to get around. Like if we switch over to here, that you got like here or maybe
Yeah.
here, whereas that's around. So you just don't have a sight on him, fortunately. Okay, well, that was Anthea's turn. Anything you do, bonus action or anything? Anything to get you a little further?
I mean, I guess I can dodge, or not dodge, at like dash. I don't want to, but I will. I will. Yeah, we'll dash.
Okay, so you dash and you are able to get up, not as far as Dr. Yanks because I think he also dashed, but you're at least able to get, you like using everything you got to get close enough that you were just able to see this creature make a left turn. It's just a split second enough that if you wanted to bonus action Hunter's Mark, you could.
Yeah. Yeah, because he might be the. I know that he's not the murderer, pretty sure, but also like, Anthea don't know that she didn't go to that concert. So you can put Hunter's on him.
Okay. Hunter's mark is on him as he's rounding the left. Indigo, you have wings, so this makes it much easier for you. What do you do, Indigo?
Yeah.
Don't natural one out the window, Indigo.
He's definitely gonna use his wings.
Okay.
I'll just make sure I'm looking at this correctly. Because where is it on here? Flight. Okay. Flying speed equal to your walking speed. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't 30 feet. But he is going to use his wings, and because he's a rogue, he is going to move, action dash, bonus action dash to follow that thing. And go 90 feet flying through the air after it.
Nice.
Okay, with 90 feet, you are actually able to catch up to it. You zip through all the way, and you get up to it. Well, if you want to get within 5 feet of it, I don't know if you do or not. What do you do? Do you get all the way up to it? What do you do after that?
How much movement would it actually take to get up to it? Is it the full 90?
It's the whole 90 feet, I think.
He'll go 90 feet, but he'll stay whatever height the window was. So he'll be like...
Yeah, it's like 90 feet to get to him. Almost exactly, so that's kind of perfect.
Yeah, he'll stay whatever height the like window was. So he's up in the air above it. And mostly just so that he can be like a beacon for people to see where it's going.
Okay. So yeah, it's his turn, and he's gonna start rounding that left. But before he does, he like sees you coming up close. He's like, looks up and gives you another rotting gaze. I'm gonna need another con save, please.
Yeah, son of a bitch! Oh no.
That will not be enough on a second time. This is the second time he's getting... Your stomach's already upset. You're churning a bit, and you take this full 5. Okay, so luckily not so bad. Another 5 necrotic damage to you, and then he's going to round this left and start going, if I can.
If I throw up, I'm going to throw up on you!
So yeah, he's running around this way at this point. And it looks like he's about to round and make another left trying to escape. So he's like about to round this corner, which you see. And with that, we go to Skipjack. Skipjack, you were also one of the people who's on the ground level. You were investigating the crime scene itself. You heard all of this go on. You saw Dr. Yanks run out the back door. What do you do?
Oh, there's a part of me that wants to be like, he got it, and just keep looking around.
You could do that if you want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue investigation. Okay. I need to find some clue as to with the murder. I need to scrape for more details.
Okay. How do you do that? Do you want to roll investigation in a different area? Do you want to do a different skill check? Do you want to use a spell of some kind, or any other ability you have?
Oh, that is a good question. Is what did we say her name was? Babs or Barbara?
Yeah, you can call her any variation of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara. Is Barbara still there, or did she run off?
She's still there. She's definitely a little startled by everything that just happened. Like, oh my gosh, something's still here.
I'm going to... Let's say, all right, you need to settle down. Focus on me for now. Is there anything in the room that should be here or isn't here? Or should be here that isn't here, or is here that shouldn't be here? You staged this place. What is missing, or what's extra? And
everything was empty, like the way I had it. The thing that's extra is the dead body in the damn room. If anything was missing, I don't know. I think he's missing his clipboard. Like, he's pretty much always got that on him. But besides that, I don't know. Nothing's missing that I left. Did you see the door? The door's totally, like, smashed in.
Right. Okay. And do we have, like, a rough estimate on as far as time? Like, we know, I guess...
she'll say that, I came in pretty much right after the big fight that happened.
Hmm.
Actually,
cool.
wait. Yeah, maybe 10, 15 minutes after the fight.
All right, cool.
So yeah, I just discovered this. So yeah, like 10, 15 minutes after the fight is when I came over. That's the best milestone of time that I've got.
Cool. I'll poke around for any like shoe prints or like peek behind for like a desk or anything to see if anything like fell behind or anything like that.
Okay. You do see like general footprints that don't really seem to be out of the ordinary. Although in one place there's an imprint on the dust that has settled of a 3-toed monstrous thing, which you have a feeling might be whatever they're chasing.
Hmm.
With that, we're gonna go to Auric. Auric, you were on the top floor investigating the glass there. You didn't notice any blood, perhaps. Maybe because you got distracted by Indigo getting hurt and then all the commotion going on. What do you choose to do? Do you stay behind to investigate more, or do you go off and try to help catch this thing?
Upstairs in the top floor of the room. This is like a four. Is there anything there in the room? Sorry.
You smell a foul stench. Not like quite a dying animal, but like a really strong smell of something foul and maybe even abyssal or aberrant or something. Like it's just a foul smell that's been lingering in the air here. You get the sense that maybe this creature's been here a little while.
Okay. Looking out the window that Anthea completely whiffed when she jumped out of, does looking directly across from where the window is there another building there?
There is.
Like an alleyway?
Yes. So going over here again, there's just a small, like 10 foot wide little alley that backs up to another. This is a residential behind you. And then there's this other little 10 foot alley that is in between two of these residential homes that's where the action kind of took off that way.
Would it be possible for Auric doesn't want to leap out the window because he knows he's going to definitely dislocate his hip if he hits that ground. If he backed up and then got a running head start, could he leap from the window onto the building directly across the street and then in pursuit on top of the roofs so he could see where Indigo is flying around and then just like run and jump across or get close to via the roofs?
I would say with a DC 20 athletics check, you might just barely be able to pull it off. So
it's a tall order for a level 3.
You can certainly try.
I don't suppose I got another bardic inspiration die from anyone.
I don't think so.
I mean, I'd be glad to give you one. Oh, never mind. I'm all spent.
It's not very likely to happen.
Not with that attitude.
It's not with that attitude. Then I will do my best to run and leap across and get up onto the top of the building.
Alrighty.
And barring that, he's at least going to grip on. He's quite strong. He's going to grip onto it and try and do his best to climb up.
Okay. I will say that even the 20 would just be to be able to even grab up and then push yourself up. Wow! All right. So yeah, you are able to run, jump, grab on, just like you kind of knock into the wall, but you're able to grab on and then pull yourself up and be able to run atop the building.
I think he, like, before he goes, he's like, this is so stupid.
Oh, I went to the wrong one. Yeah. Okay, so you can basically be on top of this building here. I wouldn't. You could probably like run to the center of the building to start getting a sense of where things are, but you don't have direct eyes on it yet because it's kind of like rounding a corner right now. But still, that's pretty darn good.
Can I
to get
dash
theirs.
across the building, seeing like in the general direction where
Yeah,
Indigo
you
is
can
going?
kind of see that some people are running around this way. So, do you want to run to the very edge of it, or do you want to? Where do you want to run to?
I think he'd like to go to the wherever if he saw where Indigo is going, or if it's like he wants to at least try and get to the other side, so then he can look both ways to see which way the thing went.
Okay, so I don't know. I don't think you'd be able to get 90 feet though. So I'd still say that it probably makes more sense even with a dash, especially because you have to pull yourself up and stuff. That you'd probably get to like the center of the building. You can look around. I will allow you to make a perception check to listen for the commotion, even though you might not have direct line of sight.
I'll take that. Mark of finding helps him with perception checks. There's a little faint glow as he kind of like, like Toph kind of tries to like tap in and listen to the sounds of the city, see if he can hear the commotion.
You would definitely see Indigo, who's like, well, how high up off the ground are you, Indigo?
10. Even when not a 1, it's still a 10.
Okay. Indigo, how high up are you? Do you think that standing on top of the rooftop, Orc would be able to see you, or not?
Oh, how tall was the second floor window?
It's a good question. Well, he's on a rooftop. How far? I said about 15 feet off the ground for the window, so did he just stay 15 feet?
Yeah,
okay.
he just stayed 15 feet.
Yeah, if you look down, you might be able to catch Indigo, but as far as listening, it's hard to tell. It's a bit chaotic right now, especially with all the blaring music and everything from the parade not too far away. It's hard to see exactly what's going to happen there. So with that, Dr. Yanks, you have seen Indigo zoom by you. The other thing's rounded the corner. Indigo's flying by. You have a feeling that you're going to have a harder time catching up, but still possible. Is there anything that you do? You also see that Anthea whiffed it a little and is struggling behind you. So what do you do in this case, Dr. Yanks?
That's a lie. Nobody saw that but me. It's only my business.
Tony?
I'm sorry. I was responding to something. It's my turn.
Yep.
I'm going to continue to chase. And so we rounded the corner. I will continue to do that. I'm unsure of the measurement.
Are you
stuff
dashing
here.
or anything else?
I'm going to keep dashing because I want to catch up to it. I'm unfamiliar. I assume unfamiliar with this.
Yeah. Well, luckily it's not dashing because it's using its rotting gaze at the time. So you are able to catch up to it, but that is using your dash. But you are able to kind of catch up right around where the corner is here.
Okay.
Anything you do as a bonus action?
I don't really have any of those.
Okay.
I don't actually. Hold on 1 second. I'll give you a better answer.
You're so close you could almost grab it. You're within 5 feet of it.
Yeah.
But can't quite do anything.
No, I do not have a bonus I could use at this time.
Okay.
I'll chill.
Anthea, you have seen a bunch of people kind of round the corner. You've seen jump up over. You definitely seem like you are quite behind at this point. Is there any kind of tactic you want to change, or do you want to just keep going and following everybody else? You also are locked onto it and know that it's basically starting to make a circle as it's taking a second left now. Because of your hunter's mark, you're able to tell that.
If possible, I would like to try to head that off.
Okay,
like if I could tell the direction it's going, I want to try to a little bit.
Absolutely, yeah. It could be that whiffing it was the best thing. And so you go the other direction, and you are indeed able to head it off at the pass. Do you stop right at the corner and stealthily looking, catch it by surprise? Or are you I'm blocking you?
I was more so thinking, I'm shooting you!
Okay, so yeah, if you want to run around the corner, then yeah. You see it just start to make its corner too, so you have eyesight if you'd like to do something to it. You can go for it.
Okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and shoot at it with my long.
Okay. Are you going for non-lethal? Or are you trying to like shoot in the leg or anything, or are you trying to like kill it?
Yeah, I'm trying to go for like legs, something that's gonna slow it down.
Okay.
Catch up, but also it hurt the thing. It also hurt one of my people already. So I mean, that's on it. That.
You
I'm fine.
shoot off, but it falls short, unfortunately.
Let me see something real quick. Creature. Oh, next time I hit a creature, I have to hit it. Balls. At my measly little level 3, Yep, that's it.
Okay. Well, at the very least, you are definitely able to intercept when it starts coming your way.
Yeah.
Indigo, you have been flying super fast. You can definitely catch up to it at this point. What do you want to do?
I mean, it's stared at him twice now and hurt him. I think
It
it
didn't
needs
even
to
need to stare. It just needed to like just give a gaze at you, and that was enough.
he needs to get up to it and like do a good stabbing.
Okay.
So I believe that would be movement and bonus action to catch up if it's dashing, or is it just normal moving?
It did not dash because it had to use its rotting gaze at you in action. So it just
Perfect.
ran.
Okay.
So you can just use movement to catch up to it, assuming you've got 30 feet.
Yes.
If you've
Movement
got
to catch up.
25 feet, then you need a little.
I do believe I have 30. Yes, I do. Okay. So then, yeah, he's going to catch up to it and he's going to try and stab it.
Okay. Okay.
Go
ahead and roll for that.
And this time, because he was told by Auric that something was up, he is prepared with his actual weapon, a short sword. Damn it!
Alrighty. You swing at it, but man, it's a swift little bugger, and it like dodges quickly.
That sucks, but he's also gonna try and like shove it backwards so that Githyanks doesn't have to run as far to catch up to it.
Okay.
I have telekinetic shove as a bonus action, so it needs to make
Nice.
a strength saving throw. DC 15.
Okay. All right. I'll add the modifier afterwards. DC. Okay, well, definitely gets it then.
Yes.
All right. He's able to hold off. All right. So with that, he pushes back, and the rotting gaze has not been enough to hurt you enough. So at this point, he's just flailing. He's going to attack you with 2 claws.
Oh my god. If Indigo dies from this, I'm gonna be so angry.
Okay, the first one definitely won't hit. Will a 17 hit?
Yeah, 17 will hit.
Okay, this plus 3. That's 8 slashing damage as he slashes you with his got like 3 claws and a thumb, so I guess 4 fingers total. A slash across your small body. It just kind of goes across. And yeah, that 5 more damage. How are you looking total now? Because you've taken 3 hits now.
Oh, he's kind of at 4 HP left. So
okay, with that, he's feeling kind of trapped. An arrow shot at him from one way. You and Yanks are kind of another. So at this point, running seems to be not an option anymore. And now he's just gonna try to fight. With that, Skipjack, anything else you'd like to do in your investigation?
It's looking like I've checked all the boxes.
Okay.
It's like I'm clicking on things and it's saying you've already collected this information.
At least in
so-
this area with what you have available, unless there's any kind of spell or something else.
Yeah, I don't have anything there. I guess I'm gonna try to get back to the others. Well, you know what? I'll pop out front where the smash doorbell is, door knob is, and see if there's anything in that area, like footprints, marks on the door, any indication of like climbing around on the house.
Okay. All right, go ahead and roll investigation there. Investigation
What?
10. You look at it, and it is really hard to determine what exactly broke this door. Like, sometimes you could tell, like, oh, that's a sledgehammer, or that's a, whatever kind of, what size of an object may have broken it. This one is really hard to tell, and you have a feeling, although you can't prove, that maybe this was blasted with some kind of force damage from a spell rather than a particular item. But you don't really have much beyond that, but you get the sense that maybe that's what happened.
All right, thank you.
Yep. Auric, you definitely can start to hear commotion going on now when you hear Indigo yelp out after he was clawed. So if you like go over to the side of the building and look down, you can see all of that happening down below you.
How far is it from where Auric is currently?
If you're on the roof, I'll call that 20 feet.
So he could, like, Andrew, would this be called a pile driver, where I jump and what's it when you fall with your elbow?
Oh, that's an elbow drop.
Elbow drop. See, all the names are like
the Tony
jumping up.
Jaa.
Ooh, Tony Jaa. Oh, the flying knees.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Tony just be flying everywhere with elbows.
Mm-hmm.
Could I?
Hard points, baby.
I guess Auric gets over there. He sees what is Indigo looking like currently? Is Indigo on his like last legs right now?
Adam said 4 HP before.
Is he frozen?
Nope.
Oh no.
Artem,
Nope,
you're
there
at
he
4 HP?
Yeah.
So yeah, Indigo's looking really bad. I should also say, if you're considering dropping down on this thing, it seems to have a really spiky back. It definitely, once you finally get a better look at it, like, this thing is clearly some kind of aberrational horror thing.
You gonna jump on it?
I'm gonna jump on the Hydra's back.
I should also
Right
give a
on.
reminder to everyone: you can level up at any time, which would all for HP. So just a reminder
You
that
said
that's
that there needs to be a narrative reason for it, right? I can't just fall out a window and be like, I think I grew stronger.
I mean,
Please
Sam Regal literally was like about to die from mass damage. He's like, I level up and I take the tough feat.
Nice! We love
So
that.
like, if you want to do something like that, feel free to cheese it, do whatever the hell you want.
Word.
It's up to you. You can level up literally any time, including mid combat or mid whatever.
I'll say this right now. Auric is, he is just from this last fight. He took no hits, and he got a bunch of temporary HP. Like, he is still kind of juiced, and he made this leap over here. He is feeling himself right now. And actually, as he looks down, he is the symbols above his on his right temple are going to burn a bluish purple as he casts Hunter's Mark on this creature.
He's
And then
now
as he
marked by 2 people.
So he's going to be like, all right, here we go. And he leaps and he tries to disable this thing by doing like a pile driver onto its back, or the elbow drop onto its back.
Okay, go ahead and roll 1 to see if you hit.
Would I have advantage for leaping from a roof onto this thing?
I'd say you can either choose advantage. We'll treat it kind of like a great weapon thing. You can either do it with advantage, or you can take a negative 5 to hit. But if you do hit, you do 10 more damage.
I will take advantage because I want to hit this thing.
Okay. Okay, yeah, you leap down, boom, you hit him. You are each going to take the amount of fall damage from here. So you take fall damage, but it will take the same amount of fall damage that is added to your hit. So you can roll damage, and then each of you also takes an additional
Ooh.
10. Additional 10.
All right. For Hunter's Mark, is it force damage now?
I think it's force damage. It's
If
either
that
that or
matters.
it's just additional to whatever the kind of damage you already have is.
I don't know if it matters, but he kind of like his arms kind of glow when he uses his Hunter's Mark, and then that where it's usually channeled around his fist, it channels down to his elbow, and he's going to do this much amount of damage.
All right, that's a total of 25 damage down to this guy. It knocks him prone down onto the ground, and you took over half his HP with that.
And I also take 10
Yes,
HP.
10 bludgeoning damage as you slam down into him. All right, very good. That's bonus action followed by action. Dr. Yanks, this thing is now prone and hurt pretty darn badly. You now can have advantage on it because it's prone. What do you want to do to it?
I'm gonna
If you
reach
do
out.
anything to it.
Yeah. I'm gonna reach out to it with specifically. I'm gonna cast Booming Blade in my attack.
What is that nat 20 right there? Oh, Hunter's Mark holds. Oh, good. Yeah, dude, Auric, you're in the zone. So you 100% hold that Hunter's Mark. Sorry, Yanks, what
That's
were
okay.
you saying?
I reach out with a Booming Blade. Cantrip.
Yeah, you charge up that scalpel with some arcane energy.
And this is actually this spell melee attack's a little bit higher because for my level up, I did take my intelligence bump. I don't know if I'll have like a good moment for that. So maybe he just looks extra smart when he's stabbing out. But yeah, so I do that, and let me see here. Okay, so normal effects of the weapon. Wait, hold on. Is it a spell melee attack or just a melee? Just weapon you make it. Oh, okay. So it actually just should have been a +5, but I assume that's still a hit.
Yep.
Not actually a spell melee attack. That's fine. Great. So I'm going to deal this damage to him. Deal 6 damage, and as I do so, that like thunder, right? That thunder energy sort of surrounds him, and I just like, I don't know if you can understand what I'm saying, but I suggest you hold still for the next little while. It would be for your own benefit.
It screams out at you and curses at you in a language you may or may not know. Does anybody surrounding this guy know Undercommon? As it goes.
Oh.
If nobody does, then you have no idea what he's saying.
We don't have a dwarf.
Alrighty, so he's kind of kept in this zone, so if he moves, he will take more damage, correct?
Correct.
That's what the
If
booming
he
blade
willingly moves, let me see. If he moves 5 feet or more before the start of my next turn, he takes 1d8 thunder.
Okay. Very good, very good. He's definitely feeling a bit helpless right now after all this. He's certainly getting surrounded. Anthir, you had kept him from continuing to move forward, and now you have some options because he's currently being surrounded.
I don't have anything I can use to secure him unless I can secure him with regular rope. But I'm more concerned that he is hurting people with his eye.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we can try to knock him out. And maybe come up later and somebody maybe tongues or translates languages or something like that. So we're gonna try to hit. again.
Alright. What are you trying to hit him with?
I was gonna say bow and arrow, but if he's down already, I can move to the short sword.
Okay. You will have advantage with that if you run up and use your short sword.
Yeah. Boop, boop, please.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. And I'll tack on
You have
just in
Hunter's
case
Mark
it's
still, too.
Yes. I'm also tacking on Dreadful Strike.
Okay.
Which is psychic along with the first mark.
I forget, you're a cleric, Sid?
I think I'm a ranger again. I keep
Yeah.
picking rangers because I want them to work out. Those.
I know that feeling.
I'm like, maybe this time. Non-lethal, specifically. Teen.
14. That is literally exactly the HP that he had. So that works out perfectly that it's 0. How do you want to do this? How do you want to subdue him? Make him unconscious.
So I think instead of going at him blade first, it's pommel. And that first hit, like, isn't enough, but it's that the follow-up of, like, burst damage, so it's blow, like, with another blow, and he, like, falls back into the street, and then it's that little bit of side damage that I carry.
Alrighty. So, yeah, knocked out cold. We are out of combat at this point. Now you've got a unconscious aberrant creature that at least one or two of you know where this thing came from. And Skipjack is still back at the establishment, back at the vacant
Doing his
property.
thing.
What do y'all do?
I'm gonna heal Indigo.
Oh my god! Oh!
Come here, buddy.
Sorry, new friend. I used all my healing earlier today.
Did you heal for
I'm gonna
13?
Cure wounds is
Oh.
2d8 plus my
yeah, the
spellcasting modifier.
new cure wounds. I healed Andrew for 5 earlier because I rolled 2 ones on the d8s. Oh, actually, you know what? That should have
That's 5
been
more than
1
I
more
had.
HP because of the level up. That's where I should have used my level up. Here's just a little more. Anyways, how large is a Nothic? I know what that is. I know that
Yeah.
Yanks doesn't.
Nothic is a medium creature. We'll call him like 4.5 feet tall. He's like on the small side of a medium creature.
Okay. I kind of look down. I size up that I probably don't want to carry this thing by myself. Tuskman, you want to help me carry this thing to a secure place, and then I can wake him up?
I think I got him actually. Oh, he stands up and you hear like him like stretch his back and you hear like all the bones snap in his back. Oh, please, next time I have the idea of jumping off onto a monster from a building, tell me to not do that. And he's gonna pick up the thing and left it on his back. Like,
Dude,
oh.
Also get a reminder
You
that
know-
we're not as young as we used to be.
Speak for yourselves!
I'm a spring chicken, actually.
I gotta tell you,
Just gonna make
Tuskman,
Tokens bigger so they can update whatever easier.
I know I'm a tooth doctor, but I got a guy who can look at that back for you.
That's fine. I can just rest it out.
Disagree.
Nothing like a
Alrighty.
long rest to heal all your wounds. You know what I'm talking about. Everyone has that problem. Has that thing.
There's still some things they can't fix. For example, and I show Skipjack's tooth again. Some things take a little extra work.
Where do you guys go? Do you go back to the murder scene or do you go somewhere else?
I think scene of the crime makes sense. If we can wake him up, we could be like, look at what you did! A la Dexter.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, let's bring it
Alrighty.
back.
Okay. Going back to the scene of the crime.
Oh, hey guys, how you doing?
We
get your
got the
man?
thing. We did. You stayed back. Everything okay?
Yeah, I think so. Trying to figure out what broke this door handle. Could be force damage of some type. Doesn't look like a hammer did this.
I would also say because you've been examining a while, you were able to put the pieces together that it looks like, because there's no spatter anywhere or any signs of struggle from this guy, one, it looks like the blow was pretty instant, was probably killed in one hit, and two, it's likely that the body was dumped here, but he wasn't killed here, because you don't see any evidence of like the killing having happened here. It looks more like he was dumped and he's just been like leaking out ichor since he was dumped. So I because you stayed behind, I think you would have gathered all of that after kind of pondering the scene for a while.
Just for the comedy of it, since like Yanks is like has like a high investigation. if Skipjack like tells all that to the party, I imagine the doctor's like, yes, correct. I got that from before, but I'm glad we're on the same page.
If this thing was dumped here, is there any kind of trail? I mean, that's a lot of. It's not blood, whatever that eye goo is. Is there any kind of trail bringing it here? Oh, like eyes. I get it.
Andrew was looking around for a while, including out front, and did not see any evidence of a trail there.
I didn't see any trail, no murder weapon.
Richard, have we determined that the piercing to the eye is part of the cause of death, or could that have come after it was brought here? Like, as it like just an extra little,
Just was the stabbing of the eye post-mortem or not?
Yes.
Go ahead and give me one more medicine check.
That's the only way that would happen, I suppose. As far as I know, I don't think their eyes just burst after death. Let's see, that's a D4 for me. Or not a D4, plus 4.
That one's hard to tell. Like, was it post-mortem or not? I don't know. I know he was stabbed, and I know that it looks like just based off like the smell and the contamination of the ichor, it seems like there was some poison involved as well. Whether that was whether that was like a poison-tipped dagger, or if that was like he was poisoned and then later somebody stabbed him, you're not really able to tell. Maybe somebody else could if they looked around, but you're not able to tell in this instance.
Now, if he were stabbed in the teeth, I'd have this case locked down.
Yeah.
I can't imagine there's a lot of teeth stabbings in your line of work.
That's literally my line of work.
Speaking of which, can we get to your place and get my tooth put back in?
Yeah, I got you.
Barbara's like, excuse me, we still have all of this to take care of. At the very least, could you clean up the body or something? I mean, I've got somebody I've got to show this. He's going to be here any minute. I would hate to cancel. If I must cancel, I suppose I could, but it'd be in poor form.
Do you have like a cart or something?
No. Why would I have a cart?
Well, it'd be kind of weird if
gotta-
we just dragged a body out of the building. Then a lot of people would see.
We've got 2 bodies to drag, in fact.
Who has the
I mean, there is a lot of commotion out
there.
there going on. If I suppose it's possible you could get it moved with all the ruckus out there. If there was just a little bit of distraction, perhaps most people would be paying attention to the party anyway, so...
Or
Exactly.
everyone at the
Place
party
is
sees
next
the body,
door.
but yeah, we could try move it.
Skipjack, your place is next door. Why don't we just go out the rear door here and go in the rear door of yours?
I think that might just work.
That or we try to weekend at Bernie's these 2 things as we go through the parade.
Not a bad idea. Francis! And an unseen servant doesn't appear because that's how that works.
Because that's counterproductive.
Yeah, pick up this body. Follow me. And it's like the body kind of clunk, 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 kind of starts dragging off, like someone clumsily reaching under and kind of picking it up.
Actually,
Sorry, go ahead.
Instead of taking it to your place, why don't we take it to Indigo's place and ask it what happened?
But he's leaking everywhere, man.
We've seen your place.
Indigo.
No one's gonna notice.
I will also clarify that you don't need the body, you need a valued trinket to...
Like the
Speak with that.
clipboard.
Yeah, if we could
Does it
find that
have-
clipboard, it'd be real important. We could definitely use that.
When were you fined by this guy, by the way?
Don't worry about it.
Are you the...
Insight.
You weren't the last person to see him alive, right? You know, because that would... Especially if he were to find you, that would put major attention on you, right, Indigo?
No, I'm sure
And
he
you
saw a
use
ton of people in between me and this.
Inside.
And
Wow.
you use piercing daggers
Just
and poison.
everybody's not one. Ms. Trunk is starting to think like, are you guys the killers?
have
One
I
of us,
figured this
maybe.
whole case out?
He looks Orc dead in the eye. Look, do I look like smart enough to kill a dude?
And just leave him here? Yeah, kinda. It also explains where you were all day. Indigo,
I was
did you
sleeping.
do this?
Listen,
No, I swear to God, I was sleeping, man.
right. Calm down,
Can anyone
squad.
confirm where you were today?
Gary.
Who
Can
is
anyone
Gary?
else confirm where you were today?
No one else lives in the shop, man.
Guys,
Indigo,
I think
my
it was
man.
Indigo. I think Indigo,
Indigo.
just stabbed this
Now,
guy.
guys,
Squad,
everybody
if-
be cool.
if-
Everybody be cool. Indigo, hey, listen, if you did this, you need to let me know because I know a guy who can help smooth things out, okay? Now be honest with me. And I'm going to roll a persuasion to get you
Get
to
him to confess. Get him to confess.
own up.
I swear, man, I was just sleeping.
Nat
Like, I
20
like
on
sleeping.
persuasion. After that Nat 20 persuasion, you seem convinced, like, if he did it, he would have given it up by now, because, like, you are very confident in your skills to persuade.
No, you know what? I guess with that nat 20 persuasion, like, I feel like with everybody staring at him, he like lets a little something like slip. So he's like, no, I'm like, no, I usually sleep during the day because that's when mom would like be home. And yeah, but like, no, I was asleep.
Oh no, he's got mommy issues.
Right.
No.
Well, putting inside the parent-mother trauma, Indigo, if you have the ability to speak to this thing after death, that would be handy. And considering it was stabbed in the eye, it would certainly recognize you as its killer if that were the case.
Does it have? I mean, does he have anything? Indigo's gonna like go and like see if there's any objects on the body at all. I mean, like he was looking for the clipboard before, but is there anything that's not like Murdron there?
Nope, there is absolutely nothing. The only thing you've ever seen on him is clipboard.
I'll
And
be
that's
honest.
Probably his most treasured item.
he this is probably the darkest thing Indigo will say. I'll be honest, like spirits don't really stay in bodies after they're dead. They kind of cling on to like objects, and that's why you kind of have to like break them because then they get mad and they come back.
What about the... Can we go back to the art real quick?
Yeah.
Am I missing something with the spell? Why is an object needed here? Like, Speak with the Dead's just a corpse, right?
It's not Speak with the Dead. It is a special thing that he
It's
can do in his shop where
his shop.
if you bring a token into his shop, he can break the token and bring the spirit of whoever back.
Maybe his monocle?
Right, the monocle, the thing, his eyepiece he sees through. Can we
I think
snap that off and use that?
I think that's a part of his body.
It's a part of his body.
It's not a body modification?
Listen, I've never tried it with like, you know, somebody's eyelash before, but I can
You can certainly try it.
It's eyelash.
It's not.
It's hard.
It's not his
hard to-
arm. It's his glasses.
You can try it if you want.
Either way,
Can I
we need
do
to
a-
get the body out of here.
Can I do a
Period.
medical? Can I do a medicine check to see if that qualifies as body or accessory?
Sure.
I'm not ripping off one of his wings. I'm like, it's clearly his clothes.
All right, I know everything about this Murdron now. My third nat 20 of the night.
Nat 20. You look at it and it definitely takes some investigating, but you look through and see kind of like where it's attached to, and it seems to go into the actual clockwork of the being itself. It's very hard to tell where the clockwork ends. Like the only organic thing really seems to be the eye itself. But the clockwork, all part of it, like, is how it was made. So it seems like the little extra piece here is a vital part of its true sight. But it does seem to actually like be a part of the body rather than it being a separate thing.
I don't want to be the bearer of net bad news, but I will be. In my medical expertise, it seems like this device here, this monocle, is indeed part of the thing's body, or construction as it were. It's not going to cut it if we need something in your shop, Indigo, but I feel like it does give us all the more reason to track down the clipboard you mentioned.
I may actually have a way of doing that.
Of
Oh,
finding
yeah.
a clipboard.
I do. This tattoo of mine isn't just for show. It opens up my senses and my mind to things around us. It's what I call the mark of finding. And so
Little on
long
the
as it's
nose.
not...
I thought that was a
I didn't come up
birthmark.
with it. No.
Thought it was a jail tattoo.
Oh.
Kind of. I don't really want to talk about it. The point is,
Wait, you chose to put that there?
it just kind of appeared while I was away. So it's a whole thing, okay? But it manifested, all right?
You
Point
know,
is,
I
it
think you
helps
need to
me.
talk to the doctor about that.
I think
That
you
is
need to
not-
get a better alibi for not being the number one suspect of this murder right now. That's besides the point.
You're deflecting a lot here, Indigo, I must say. Also, I don't remove tattoos. I remove teeth and put them back. I got you. Back.
But as a half-orc mark of finding, once per day, Auric can use the spell Locate Object. And he
Nice.
has seen the clipboard because Mr. Murdron came into his establishment and judged him. So he is familiar with the object.
Absolutely.
It's in my head, like, we have two
While
rangers, right? One of them must have that.
Happening because Barb is wigging about this person. Can we skipjack is next door? Like, shop is next. Maybe like make a bag, pack this guy out for some, not kitty litter.
Break
Kitty
it up a
litter,
little bit.
but something. Oh, something to pick this shit up. Maybe.
Okay, I can get, Oh man, hiding a body. I'm really here, huh? Okay. Yeah, don't worry about this. I'll be right back. He runs and after a few minutes comes back with like a cart and some like large crates labeled like, with different booze labels and food labels.
I will say, going in there, you will notice Arthur, who is like a no-nonsense, no-fun kind of guy, just kind of doing the books in the back of the shop, just being like, Raph, what are you doing here? I would be out,
No, just
out of the parade.
yeah, grabbing some boxes helps some people move some things around, some cleanup duty. We got some empty boxes in the back. Don't you worry about it. I'll help myself.
Okay then. So he's just gonna stay here. So are your plan just like get it on by him if it's in crates or something?
Yes, real quick. Is he using a clipboard for this?
Is he using a clipboard?
Does the clipboard
No,
look
I think he's
Murdron?
got a desk filled with all sorts of papers and stuff. I
Okay.
don't think he has a clip.
Right.
Okay, so
Never
you
mind, I
grab
lost
a couple
my
of
stuff.
crates and like a, what do you call
Hand
it?
cart, yeah.
Hand cart, yeah, okay. These are like big 5-foot crate kind of things.
I'm thinking a stack of them. We've got to figure out some way to like.
We need 2 crates.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
If
we
you
have
feel like
nothing.
if
Two
you feel
things,
like that's
yeah.
something that you would have at your establishment. Alrighty, so you grab 2 crates in a handcart, you pull it out, and you bring it around back, and take it back over here, and you've got a knocked out creature and a dead creature.
Cool. Yeah, you have the unseen servant load both in, and then have the unseen servant clean up the goo. Not ochre.
Iker.
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 Yeah. So
Depends
he'll
on if
clean
you're
up.
British or
Tomato,
not, I
tomato.
guess.
It's only
alrighty.
Icor if it's from the bloody region of France.
Gotcha.
Alrighty. So, you are able to do that. The unseen servant might have a bit of a hard time removing, the Iker starts to, create a bit of a stain on the floor. So I don't know if there's anything that anybody has that would help with that. But it does have a bit of a stain there.
Add some simple green.
Not a
Throw a rug down on top of it.
You can do that if you got a
A
rug
rug.
somewhere. Someone can fetch a rug.
Oh man.
Isn't that Kamira's place? Don't they have rugs?
Kamira's
She got
got a
rugs.
stall two blocks down.
Kamir rugs, right?
I feel like somebody in the immediate instant spill of bullshit. But a rug will do. Fine. Covered up.
Okay. I'll just kind of fast forward, and at the very least, Barbara could be like, I can go get a rug. So that's dealt with. You guys are able to clear out of the building, and you go into Skipjack's place. He does have 2 people who were there. I think the bar is otherwise closed up. I think Ray has gone back to, there was like a drink thing out here. So I think Ray's working that out front here. I imagine Ray has come back at some point. You guys still have not checked in about who the Grim Reaper guy was, but Ray's out here with some people out front. No one's inside here though, so you have this area available. There's a stage here. There's some seating. There's the bar, and then you've got Skipjack's. If you were to go up the stairs from that back room area, you would get to Skipjack's residential area.
Is there a basement or storage area?
The storage area is kind of packed up with, I think some of it is, I think we said that the second floor actually might be where storage is, and then the third floor is the residential area. But I don't think any of these places have basements. I could be wrong.
I was thinking second floor was like offices and stuff, and then third floor was so this room would be like storage and stuff, so it's right there for the bar.
So storage is probably there, and in that case art would probably be upstairs on the second floor if that's where the offices are. So we'll
that
just
conversation
We'll
kept
just
making me
remove
think
Arthur
of,
for now because he's upstairs.
that conversation kept reminding me of the Metal Gear Solid second floor basement.
Second floor.
Where is everything?
Alrighty.
So
you got 2 crates. You got to put them somewhere in here.
Let's
Yeah.
get them out of plain sight. So maybe upstairs.
Upstairs is in the offices. I mean, we could keep them in the cold storage, but well, not cold storage, but
Yeah, but somebody might walk in there. Where's your room?
my room. You want to go to my room? My room?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do my room. That's fine.
Unless somebody.
Okay, so you
I'm
got to
not
lug
hiding a
those
body
2
in my room.
crates, super heavy crates, up 2 flights of stairs.
Whoa, no, I
Half-
don't have to do shit. The unseen servant is doing that.
How much can an unseen servant lift?
That is a
Not that
good
much.
question.
Not that much.
I think it's like 5
3
pounds or something. Yeah.
It's like it gets you
Strength
parchment in the
2.
remote.
I feel like
Strength of 2.
we have a history in our games of being very mean to our unseen servants, I think. Like, didn't Artem or
Artem
someone summoned
jump
one.
off
and it,
with
like-
a bomb.
yeah, that's what it
Oh
was.
yeah.
We saved lives that day.
Yeah.
Did.
Unseen
so
Servant
you're gonna have
is
to
low-key
carry them up
great.
yourselves because these guys weigh well over 100 pounds.
Oh man.
Who's the strongest in this
Yo.
group?
Rick.
I was about to say.
The doctor is also a veteran. He's got a sleeper build, but Oric is definitely like the strongest.
But like, get the other side of the box. We'll lift it together.
Pivot.
Yeah, got it.
But
Arthur steps out of his office and looks inquisitively as you guys are just lifting up this thing 2 flights of stairs. Just like, the fuck are you doing?
bachelor party. Don't worry about it. Mum's the word.
Go ahead and roll me deception.
I would love to.
Yeah. All right.
Beautiful.
God damn.
He's just like, what the fuck ever. And he goes back to doing his work. All right, you're able to get both crates up to the top floor. Andrew, why don't you describe Skipjack's residential space?
Oh man. It's kind of haphazard. It's got the bohemian kind of curtains. It's got the purples and deep wine colors and lots of flowy, sashy kind of things hanging about. But it's there's the faintest. There's cigarette smoke that kind of lingers, or pipe smoke
I was
that
gonna
lingers.
ask if he had incense.
There maybe is a bit of incense to freshen up the air a bit. A couple empty bottles strewn next to a trash can, crumpled up papers. There's definitely a pile of sheet music and instrument cleaning supplies just kind of left out and on the floor that haven't been put away. So it's a bit of a mess. It's a nice room, but it's been kind of treated like a green room a bit. It's not best tidied.
Are there any explicit or illegal drugs that are visible anywhere?
You got a fucking warrant? You want to roll a perception check?
I'll roll a perception check.
Shit.
20.
Yeah, I imagine there's a cigar box that's was left open, and obviously there's some paraphernalia and some loose powdery residue on it that he kind of quickly walks over to and casually kind of closes it while he's doing something else, kind of judging things. Oh man, the place is a bit of a mess. It wasn't.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, Skipjack, I know we come from different worlds. This is so not up to code. Military code or sanitary. But that's fine. We're only doing, we're kind of doing one of those. It doesn't matter.
Luckily,
Handle it too,
Mr.
like
Murdron never came up to the residential. That.
And it looks like someone broke in and left a bunch of illegal drugs around.
What do you? No, that's music. That's music over there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And
so there was
those are drink bottles. That's wine. I tear through the stuff.
So there was discussion of locate object. You also have a potential murder suspect passed out in a crate.
Oh, to that point, Richard, I do want to examine the Nothic. I want to see, for Gith's sake, if this thing would be capable of the piercing attack that happened to the Murdron.
Okay. You look at its claws, and you get also just what the images that you've seen from Indigo and what his injuries were. You get the sense that this thing does more slashing damage. And you do not detect. Oh, go ahead, give me a medicine check.
While he's doing that, I also take the clipboard off the bed and put it under the mattress.
I take it's a different clipboard. Okay, 18. You also get the sense that there is no like poison or venom connected with this thing at all.
Analyzing it. I do have to say, squad, I don't think this thing is our murderer.
If you like open up the eyelid at all, it's kind of like rolled back a bit. Even just looking at the eyeball, you start feeling like this rotting feeling inside of you, but it doesn't feel like a poison. It feels more necrotic, but then you close it up and you don't take any damage.
Yeah. I don't know what this thing was doing around. Don't suppose any of you know, but I don't actually think it was our murder suspect. Although it did flee it did flee the scene of a crime, or at least part of a crime, so I don't think we necessarily erred in that.
You said it smelled necrotic. Wasn't that thing doing necrotic damage
Poison
to Indigo?
Oh, it appears that way, yes. But as far as being our murderer, it doesn't appear to deal anything poison, which is what is in our Murdron's veins right now.
I also don't think it's quite clever enough to move a body, hide it in an empty residence.
That you raise a good point there as well.
Well, I can go around and start sweeping, looking for it, or we can all stay here and interrogate this thing and wake it up.
Does anyone actually speak the language it speaks?
No.
Right.
It speaks. What kind of language does it? What does it speak?
Sounded like Undercommon to me. Do we know it was Undercommon, Richard, or do we need to roll for that?
We can just say that like you were able to piece a word or two. Like that sounds like Undercommon. It's like I don't know the language, but it sounds like Undercommon.
Sounded like Undercommon to me. I don't know if any of us know of anyone.
Raph, you would have a strong suspicion that Ray, as a drow, would know Undercommon.
Let me get Ray up here.
Do you want to bring someone else into this mess?
Well, we won't. We'll only open one of the crates. I'll slide the window open, and a breeze kind of stirs some of the dust and smoke. And I'll pop my head out. Hey, Ray, I need you up here. Take 5.
There you are. I've been looking for you. Hey, I got something to tell you.
I got something to show you.
She runs up, and when she gets there, she's like, "Oh, there you all are. Okay, listen, the Grim Reaper guy. It's freaking dude from all the right stuff. It's that guy.
What?
Yeah, he was one of the anti-mage protesters. Like I followed him, went invisible. Like followed him to his house. It's 100% him.
We don't have proof, but I mean, I believe you. We just don't have proof to tell anyone else.
Where did he go?
Should I have? He like went around, ditched his costume, then went into literally went into his house, like through the back.
Went back home.
Yeah.
We'll have to put a pin
in that.
in
What about his protest sign? Did he throw that out with the costume?
Yeah, it's in a back alley.
Technically, he didn't throw any hands with anyone, right?
No, he just ran right away.
He protested, then he dipped out.
Yeah, he was not part of the fight.
It's good to know, but he hasn't done anything as far as we know.
Yeah.
No, he's just an asshole.
He didn't. Yeah, he didn't instigate it, did he?
Well,
Richard?
he's either an asshole or he has legitimate concerns about magic, given that like portals to hell and shit have been opening up recently. So that might be a whole separate conversation with him. Yeah. But anyways, that's your knowledge to do with what you will.
Did not instigate Richard.
But then Ray's gonna say, "So, what did you want to talk to me about?" You said you had something to show me.
Real quick, before we'll get there. But first, how long were you watching him before you cut him loose?
I don't know, a couple minutes, like probably like a minute. Wasn't much to do once I like knew it was him.
And he just went home, took the robe off, and plopped on the couch, or what?
He went through the back area I was able to look through. He's got a fridge in the back, and then he left, and I think he went upstairs toward the residential area. But after that, I couldn't see him anymore, so I left.
So we can't scratch him off the list. Oh, hey. So, you remember the death metal music fest?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, remember seeing some of these things? Oh, we'll like unveil it.
Yeah, that's the thing that got away.
Yeah. Apparently, it speaks Undercommon. You able to you know that?
Of course, yeah. Every drow knows Undercommon, right? Unless you weren't born in the Underdark.
I mean, didn't want to assume, but okay.
But yeah, of course. It's as common as common, just when you're in the Underdark. Yep.
Just under.
That's fair. So like Australian or anyway,
Yeah, it's down Undercommon.
gotcha. That makes sense. You guys have a list of questions you want to ask this thing?
Yeah, it can tell us what the hell it was doing.
What it saw, maybe?
And why it attacked the goddamn amazing concert? Ugh.
Oh, so you
I think
have
there
run
was
into
some-
this thing before then?
Well, it was like I said, it was at the concert.
Hmm.
Did I say
Yeah,
that?
date night.
I think I mentioned it.
We haven't had as
Oh,
much
yeah.
time to speak today. I'm picking up the pieces.
Okay,
Hitting
well, I
pieces
guess
of
we can wake it up and start getting some answered questions.
Okay. So you wake up. Do you do anything with it to keep it from looking at people?
Yes.
Blindfold.
Uh-huh. I'll like pull some of the kind of flowy. They're not tapestries. What do you call those? Like just flowy kind of.
Oh, there's
I
bed
don't know,
sheets right here. Don't worry.
No. I don't have mending.
All right, you rip some
Sorry.
bed sheets, wrap it around, wake it up, and then Ray's gonna try to communicate with it. It's gonna start speaking, and it sounds kind of like Schmeagol or Gollum.
Well, let's hear it, Richard.
Okay. Please don't hurt me. Don't hurt us. And you can't really understand, but then Ray just looks back and says, like, okay, what do you want to know?
Why was it?
What?
Oh, go ahead. After you.
Why doesn't it just say what the hell it was doing outside the empty house? Start there.
Talking a bit, and then Ray says, he says that he was staying in the vacant place, and he's nocturnal apparently, and he was trying to sleep, but the parade was loud. Then he heard a big bang, what sounded like at the bottom, like the front entrance door, and he got a bit startled. He hesitated. He heard what sounded like maybe dragging a large object of some kind, and then eventually heard the door shut again. Wait, hold on. Oh, okay, he's quite curious, and curiosity got the better of him, and so he decided to go downstairs. He saw the body, went over and inspected it. Well, hold up, there's a dead body? What the fuck?
Well, cat's out of the bag, and now this one is. And he'll
said it was
open the
a
crate with the Murdron.
Oh, wow, Mr. Murdron. Oh, wow. Well, he's describing it as it was another one-eyed monster like him. And so he was curious, and he inspected. Oh, he's asking if if he's like super helpful to you, will you let him live?
I wasn't planning on killing him.
You weren't?
I mean,
No, if he's not our murder suspect.
He seems more scared than anything else.
sounds like he was
That's-
more just a
wait, hold on.
witness to what happened.
He was
Right.
apparently he was like bamfed here, against his will, and he doesn't know how he got here, why, and he's just kind of been hiding out ever since.
I'm gonna add side quest, getting Creeper back home.
But in any case, yeah, he went down, he inspected it. Do you guys? So, sorry, he's trying to get confirmation. Will you guys spare him if he's helpful to you?
He's not our. He didn't do it. My analysis has already shown we couldn't.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Of course. Yeah.
Can you ask him if he can always hurts people with his eye, or can he turn that off?
That's a fair point.
He says he can turn that off. He was doing that because he was worried that you guys were going to hurt him, which you did.
After he hurt us, technically.
Well, yeah, but it sounds like he was doing that in self-defense.
Listen, we'll let him live, and we'll take off the eye mask if he's willing to not melt us with it. Otherwise, we will hit him again. Is that fair?
I'll do my best to translate. She does that, and then eventually she'll say, he agrees. He agrees to not hurt you if you take the blindfold off.
Cool. We
Very
ruined some
cautiously.
sheets for nothing.
Oric's going to take off the bed sheet.
You take it off, and again, just looking at the eye, you feel kind of sick, but you're not being dealt necrotic damage. It's just really unsettling. It just feels like a little bit of you is dying on the inside just looking at it, but not enough to do actual damage.
Just living in America.
Yeah.
I'm used to that. Pointing
yeah,
to the
he
Murdron
said-
corpse, does he say, "Is this the one-eyed monster you saw?"
Yes, and he confesses that he did scoop up some of the ichor and lick it.
Taste it.
Yeah. He was trying to figure out how it died.
And what did you discover?
He thinks there might have been poison involved. The ichor
Yep.
tasted bad. It tasted foul. And normally he really likes it. He finds it quite sweet. But there was something off about it.
Oh, they're pretty smart.
Were you able to hear or smell or see the person who brought him in?
Were you able to see? That's a great question. It's not particularly perceptive. Although, let's see, it has keen sight, but not keen smell. If it had keen smell, I'd give it to you, but keen sight, I don't think it had that good of a smell. But he also relays that he has unique abilities to see secrets, and that this Murdron did have a secret, and its secret was that it was a rogue. It was, I guess he came to the prime material and decided to live his own life instead of being with the thousands or millions of Murdrons that live in some other far-off world. And he says that he could just tell sometimes. He doesn't know how, he just has this weird insight that he just knows things about people. And when he says that, he kind of looks over to Skipjack, looks over to Indigo.
Don't look at me.
And just the way he looks after she's relaying that, he's kind of sorry. And you just have this deep suspicion that he knows a secret about you.
Skipjack kind of fiddles with his glasses and scratches his eyebrow and kind of thinks for a minute. Who sells poison? Poison's not a common thing here. Someone's got to have some. Who has poison? Where's the source?
Well, there's the snake oil salesman.
there's the snake oil salesman. There is also Sabine, who some of you know because she was at the death metal date night. She also sells poisons.
Is Sabine
Melody.
Indigo's girlfriend?
No, that's Brenna. She does nails. She's at 9 Inch Nails. Sabine
Melody's killing people.
Sabine is a Yanti woman. And she doesn't have a shop here, but she is a supplier to a number of shops. Some of you may have seen her during the parade, helping out the Mr. Myconid guy, whatever his name was, level 9 spores.
Alright, somebody text Melody. We'll get this cracked right away.
I actually went over ahead of time. I'm like, hey, if they have questions for Sabine, what would she say? So I've got some ideas.
Okay.
That secret finding out thing, how often can you do it?
He says that he can do it pretty much whenever, like all the time.
So if you saw the person...
he says it doesn't always work, but he says that it sometimes works.
So if you saw the person who did it, and it worked, you could know right away.
Yeah, if that was... Well, he doesn't always know what secret, but he always learns a secret. But if killing somebody was like a really big secret for someone, chances are that's the secret. Sounds like what he's saying.
Mhm.
So you heard the crime, you heard the dumping, but you didn't see who it was. When they walked in, did they drag the body, or were they carrying the body?
He described it as a dragging sound that he heard, but then he didn't have the courage to go down until after he heard whatever it was leave again.
How heavy is the Murdron body?
It's probably, we'll call it 150 pounds, 160 pounds.
So pretty heavy for one person to move.
Yep.
So it doesn't sound like a big person or a strong man necessarily. Could be anyone. But we established that someone busted open the door with
It
spell.
Looking at how metallic this body is, he does say the dragging sound more muffled. So it's possible that it, someone else had fetched a rug, a sheet, or whatever.
Or
else
dragged inside of a canvas bag or something.
It might have been dragged in something, but whatever it was dragged in is gone now.
Looking over the Murdron's body, does he have a mouth? Did he consume poison, or was he injected with poison?
Tony tried to figure that out earlier and rolled like a 4. So if somebody else wants to try to investigate, they could also do that with a medicine check.
What did I try to figure out, Richard?
You tried to figure out, was the poison, connected to the stabbing, or was he, ingested poison and then... if somebody also wants to try maybe a nature check, too, for the nature of the poison, somebody wants to try to look at the poison.
Was the eye poke a separate thing?
Yeah, that has yet to be determined.
Yeah.
I mean, I can try and see if there's a ghost that's willing to help us, but that'll take me a little bit.
Orc, you said you could find the clipboard.
It might be our best bet.
If it's nearby, I can try and locate it, assuming it's not behind lead or more than 1,000 feet away. But I can do, 1,000 feet's a pretty good distance. So
how long can you keep that up?
About 10 minutes. Any longer, I need to talk to a doctor.
I only do teeth. We could take a little lap while you've got that up. Maybe see if it's inside one of the other.
And Indigo, you go ahead and look into your friend.
All right. If we take a short rest, I can switch my proficiency and then try the medicine or nature check?
I would also like a short rest.
I just did the nature for 19.
Oh, okay, never mind. You got that.
Okay, so you can see pretty much all of East Landing for this 1,000 feet, it seems.
Oh wow.
Alrighty. So if that is what you do, Ryan, yes, eventually you can kind of ping your way over to just your character just kind of go out and follow the trail.
Yeah, like basically just moving around the square, assuming
Yeah,
like he
follow the
visited all
direction.
the...
So you go
Exactly.
beyond the square and start kind of following where the parade has been going until eventually you find, just about when the 10 minutes are almost up, you see very close to the bridge, there's like a dumpster behind a restaurant, and you find the clipboard in there.
Behind a
So-
dumpster?
Behind a dumpster, but in a dumpster behind a restaurant near the bridge, quite a few blocks away from Sentinel Square.
This is
So the person-
quite a distance away. I have to assume they fled to Queen's Harbor.
Or, yeah, across the bridge.
Yeah.
But here's our unique trinket.
Yeah, well done.
Not only that, but there are a number of pages that seem to be still attached to it. Give you that now. Murdron's clipboard notes.
Mhm.
Hopefully everybody can see it now. So anyways, a whole bunch of
Mhm.
notes on various places that he has been inspecting.
Okay.
Adelina, stop looking. Do that.
Mm-hmm. See where I landed on this.
Owner
Um,
seemed flustered and possibly hungover, but otherwise charming. Flustered? Bullshit.
I'll bring you back to...
I'm a really big fan
This page.
of Grumble's Goods. Cited for vermin. Owner said, at least I'm not serving it.
Yeah, I like that.
You're right, Grumble. You're
Point.
right.
I also want to say on the walk back, Yanks just would have said to Orc, I worked with a number of trackers in the war, so good work on that. Seen it done. Helped many a ranger with some serious gum warfare.
Down at the bottom where it says essential oils. Investigated consumer protection violation, parentheses, fraud, all oils and potions tested worked as advertised, passed all other inspections, owner was charming. So they were investigated for fraud? But did they pass? Does it sound like they were dropped of these charges, or they're still in investigation?
Yeah, it says all
All
oils,
oils
and potions
tested
tested worked as
as-
advertised. So, seems like he's clear.
Investigated potential unsanitary practice. Used items confirmed to not be properly cleaned. Given a citation. Owner said, I'm not. He was sassy. Bring him back.
Maybe we just
We can
get
talk to
rid
them
of
a little
all
bit
of
more,
these
at least.
though.
Air quality and vermin. Ghost cited. Cited for air quality after second review. You sure you didn't do this?
Wait, what did you do? God.
I didn't do it, but I really can't afford a fine right now, so
What's the matter with the air quality
More
of the building?
just really convenient for you then?
I see here, yeah, Nine Inch Nails was investigated for potential use of toxic chemicals.
Uh-huh.
Important.
It's a nail parlor.
Acetone, you know.
I mean, like, I have a small shop and I didn't make it. And like, you know, it's just small. How would the air quality be any good?
Okay, so we've got this
Have you
guy's
opened a
clipboard.
window?
Like any
I have
time
windows?
since you owned the place. Oh boy.
Let's take the papers off the clipboard and then go back to Pixie Prophecies and let's commune with the dead.
You get one question. Choose it wisely.
Oh
But
shit.
yeah, one.
You get one question.
Owner
We
told
could
me
be
to
really
fuck off,
funny
not very-
and ask it like, "Hey, did you see who killed you?" And it'll say, "Yes." And then like,
We could just ask who killed them. I mean, they were
Feel like
stabbed
it-
in the eye. They probably saw him.
You have to assume they at least saw something.
Well, if they saw the stab could have been after they died, though, to throw off the scent.
Right.
we
still
could
don't
ask
know.
where you died, and we can pick up some clues there.
Very true.
But also, clearly, like, everybody wanted them dead.
I didn't want
The
him dead.
problem,
I had no issue.
the problem is with poison, he may not know who killed him.
Mhm,
Also-
right.
Just for fun, because I'm still reading through some of these notes. Owner's daughter was invisible, but I saw her true sight. I mean, is true sight active always?
I think so. I think
Where's-
it's just a passive
From
ability.
Okay,
Murdron, yeah,
okay,
they
never
always
mind
have
then.
it.
I was about to say, unless it's visible.
Oh wait, what race is that, Richard? The wooden overcoats.
Oh, he's it's like a furbolg tiefling hybrid kind of thing.
Wait, do you think we get, like, 2 tries because there's 2 pages?
Oh, we're just breaking the clipboard. We got to keep the pages.
What? Why do we have to keep the pages, though?
I think you know exactly why.
We gotta get rid of it. What are you talking about?
It's part of the
Clean your
clip. I think
goddamn
it's
house,
all
man.
one thing,
It's
actually.
disgusting. Indigo, it's
Jack,
disgusting
this,
in here.
This spot here.
See, we all gave me shit about my room, but like we're here now, and in retrospect, I think I'm doing okay.
This is also very much not up to code, military or medical.
Well,
I don't know
sounds
anything
like
about
a
any
boundary.
code, but, like, where am I supposed to put all of Gary's stuff?
Gary has stuff.
Who
Whose
is
stuff
Gary?
do you think this is?
None of it's yours.
No, I got it this way.
Wow. And how much are you paying in rent?
What is the rent again? It was
I've never like locked down what the economy is exactly.
I remember it being astronomically low due to the idea that, like, she didn't think anybody would get this space.
It was low. Yep. It's kind of like your business doesn't make as much money, but also your expenses are lower, so it kind of evens out.
I don't know, like 5 gold or something like that.
One question really doesn't answer us much because we could ask him, "Did you eat something unusual?" Does he eat? Does he have a mouth?
He does have a mouth. Yep.
He talks. Uh-huh.
We don't know how he was poisoned. But regardless, someone dumped him and then stabbed him. So I think our best... I'm going to say the poison is our best thing. So either that or he consumed something. Like, for instance, the chop shot investigated proper identification of meats and potential cross-contamination of beast and monstrosity parts, confirmed all meat properly identified, cited for cross-contamination. Owner claims regulations are ignorant. Curious Critters investigated the import of banned exotic pets, cited for pufferfish containing illegal drug. Pufferfish can be lethal, and failure to properly dispose of fecal matter for poor air quality, and for vermin. Owner claims he'll turn things around by next inspection. Placed on probation. So I think that's a really good suspect.
Mm-hmm. So I think.
And then
With the question, do we want to stick with where were you when you died, or is there another one that we think we'll get more answers from?
that could be a good one, assuming it wasn't like a delayed effect.
Yeah, we could ask what the last thing it saw was. Because even if it died not in the presence of the killer, right? It could be that whoever was around like just freaked out because this thing just dropped in front of it and then they dragged it to somewhere else, you know?
Yeah.
Can we just ask him to describe his entire day?
What was your final day like?
It's only one question.
Pretty chill.
Be
Oh,
detailed.
shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure.
I would, yeah, my suggestion is asking the last like memory before death, the last thing it saw, something like that.
Maybe describe the last person you saw. Because if he's
Yeah.
like, yes, I was facing. That's.
Yeah.
And
Because
at
at
least
least
that way
gives
we
me,
can trace it back to, hey, when you last saw Murdron.
yeah, you're the
like,
last
where was
person
he
to see him
going?
alive. Yeah.
Unless they died and left. Can we say, describe your last hour?
Right, is there like a word cap?
That's a great question. I think you can try, and I guess it ends up being DM's discretion on how best to do that. I imagine this DM would limit cheesing to some degree, but also creativity in your question.
What about we ask, what are all the unusual things that happened to you today?
I mean, it sounds like he had an interesting day if you go through the clipboard, though. Somebody called him fascist. Somebody said that food safety.
But it is
ignorant.
narrow in that it's not just like tell us everything. It's like,
Right.
can you tell us everything unusual that happened to you today? And he's like, well, this guy stabbed me with poison. That was pretty unusual.
The note about Anthir's place does seem to indicate that he was jotting down notes from the day of the Cafe Chaos, so that was like 3 days ago. And I think he had one inspection with Indigo on that same day. I think that's when he had everybody's.
To say, it's worth pointing out he investigated mine and Ryan's places, and those notes aren't here.
That is true.
If anything, it might be one of the places not listed here.
Yeah, wait a minute though. Like, he came back to my place today. We could ask what other places he came back to, because it's not me.
Insight.
Are you sure? Are you sure about that? We could ask what are all the places that but it could be that whole list there.
Yeah.
Right, because I was thinking about that. Like, we can make him like eliminate whole groups of people, but then that leaves open 11, and then we're basic.
Right.
I don't know. My gut's kind of on. Can you tell us about everything unusual that happened to you today? Does anyone else feel strongly about another one?
Not really.
Well, that gives us more to work with than my suggestion. so I'm fine with it.
I feel like it's
Hit
missing
it.
something. Okay. Yeah, we'll see how it
All
goes.
right.
Where it goes.
If that is what you want to do, then Artem, why don't you describe the ritual?
Okay. So, like he has before, he gets everybody situated around the tiny little table. There are no chairs, as I've mentioned before. So everybody just has to find a place. Well, actually, no, that's not true. He said he found one other chair. So somebody gets a chair. He doesn't say who does. You just all have to fight for it.
Is the
Other
chair
people,
broken?
it's for you to find out.
Would you like to know, Weather Boy?
So he sits behind the thing with his little like faux crystal ball, because it's very clearly not like a crystal ball that you would use for scrying. Like, it looks cheap. And to the
Like
two people who are
plastic.
new to his shop, they might think like, what the fuck? Like, this is a joke, right? Because only Anthir and Auric have seen this actually happen.
Yeah, the doctor is confused.
But as he sits there, it's almost like weirdly casual the way he does it. He takes the clipboard in his hands. He like focuses on it. There's this weird moment of like power that seems to surge. And then the clipboard goes whop into a thing of smoke. And that smoke, as it drifts upward, starts to coalesce and stay in that space the same way that it did the very first time that Anthir and Auric had seen this, and start to glow and become the spirit of the Murdron.
And as the spirit of the Murdron presents itself, you can ask it a question.
He looks to Auric and he's like, because he knows that Auric's going to be pissed if he gets the question wrong.
What are all the unusual things that happened to you today? Be specific.
Yeah, what he said.
On a follow-up investigation, I saw an imp holding a bag of potential gold, looked like bag of money. He was invisible, stared at me, lunged at me, and lights out.
Imp.
And with that, breaks. He
That's
disappears.
it? That was...
He is in like a service industry position. I imagine like we.
See, my shop wasn't even that weird to him. God.
I totally thought it was yours though, because I got a follow up. I was like, God damn it. This fucking ghost named Gary came yelling at me.
Yeah, but that happens every time he comes to this place.
Who's got imps?
Do imps just live in the city?
Aren't
That's
imps
specific.
You
demons?
definitely live in a world
Brimstone
where,
Barbary?
as I've kind of described before, you know, this is a world where it's like if there's a devil, whether it be an imp or a, you know, more humanoid devil, people would first ask like, well, have they broken any laws? Have they hurt anybody? No, then leave them the fuck alone. So like, yeah, every once in a while you'll see an imp and things like that. Earlier it was described that there were literally dancing devils on the street. There was like a troop of dancing devils acting like they were jets in the you know, in what do you call it, in West Side Story, just like dancing through the town as part of the parade. So like,
Were those costumes?
yeah, there are devils around. No, those are like actual
Okay.
devils. Devils and tieflings and stuff, just being proud of who they are and all of their infernal magic that comes with it. So yeah, you've seen imps around. There's no imps who live like in this general area, but you've definitely seen some imps around it at times. I'm sure you've had imps that like will come into a store every once in a while.
This one was with a follow-up, and the imp was invisible. Stealing money? Question mark.
Or paid to assassinate him.
One of the two. Anyone else mentioned for a follow-up aside from Indigo?
What do I know or recall about the guy from Brimstone Barbary next door to my spot? Other than that, he knows how to do a sweet fade.
He's in trouble for money laundering.
He definitely is a regular at your place. He enjoys a good show. He's pretty adventurous, and like he showed up to Death Metal Date Night. Like he'll show up to basically any kind of band that comes in. He you have questioned for a while if he is an actual devil or a tiefling. He doesn't really get into it. But he's quite devilish. But he seems like a cool guy, all in all.
Have there been imps in his store at all? Like dealing with inventory or cleanup or anything like that?
Let's see. I would say it's likely that you have seen an imp at his establishment at some point. That would not seem weird to you. But it's not like, oh yeah, I know that imp. That's Larry.
River. Richard.
Yep.
Given Oric's checkered past, would this sound like something he may have encountered, like a hit, potentially?
Go ahead and give me an insight or any other skill that you feel like would be. I think insight might be either that or investigation.
Okay. I'll probably do insight then.
Okay.
Yeah. There's only 2 on the list that mentioned like a secondary visit. That's Curious Critters and Pixie Prophecies.
Well, it's gotta
I
be
will
Curious
use-
Critters then.
8. Fucking no, man. It's like there's got to be something about the money, because it seemed like the imp probably didn't want him to see the money, or didn't want to see the imp. One of the two.
Is this
There's
considered a
something
fail?
shady about that, but hard to say. Sorry, what was your question?
Is this considered a fail?
An 8? Yes.
Could I use True Grit when I fail a skill check I am proficient with? I can use a Moxie point to add a fisticuff dice to the roll.
Yep. Absolutely. You think really fucking hard. And you're like, I don't fucking know.
When we
I
level up,
don't
we
know.
like refresh our sheet. Is that part of it, or how does the level up process work?
Oh, you can level up literally at any time. So if there's another spell you would be able to learn or something else, like you can literally level up anytime and say, "Hey, I'm leveling up. This is what I get." You could have a feat.
But it wouldn't
or
like
whatever.
refresh certain abilities that rely on a short or long rest, right?
No, but if you say
Okay.
we're to get another spell slot, you would have that.
Okay. Thank you.
You'd get the extra
Um,
HP, all those things.
I don't know, but I do think I might know someone who does.
Know what?
What this means and who might be behind this.
All right. Gary, be honest. Is Gary an imp?
No, Gary was a gnome. He was a cobbler.
He's a goddamn pain in my ass, is what he is.
I'd like to use my background feature
Okay.
as a criminal. I'd like to use my criminal contact.
You what?
Okay. Well, you are in luck because your criminal contact is here at the parade.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he's outside. How
Like
lucky
waiting
you.
for us?
Maybe
I'm
you
right
lost.
here.
No, it's just extremely lucky because we're trying to progress things.
Oh, that's crazy. What do we call him?
Nothing
Rocco?
to-
Rocky?
I think Rocco.
I want to go talk to Rocco.
Okay. See if I can grab the art for him. All right. So you see outside just watching the parade and stuff. You see Earth Genasi in a kind of hoodie. You can tell that he's definitely had some he's had some rough times as well. He doesn't look like the most savory character. But you know him pretty well. So you see him outside. He's just kind of watching the parade. He is. I'd say he's actually at the street festival playing some games. I'll just make him big on the screen here.
I will go to the
You
corner.
see him just like trying to get buns and thighs knocked in the dunking booth.
I see him a ways away over. I'll be by the fountain or
Okay.
a quiet area,
Mhm.
and I will, instead of going up and approaching him directly, I will send him a telepathic message saying, "Rocco, it's been a long time. Have you checked out the fountain recently?"
Like, no, but I should do that. And he's just kind of give up on the dunking booth and work the way over there. I would also say, after learning that an imp had something to do with it, Tony, I will give you another chance to roll medicine because something may click in a way that did not before.
You're muted.
Sorry, that makes sense. Okay, I'll roll that and I'll give myself guidance on that. I don't normally play a character with guidance, so I'm like, oh yeah, I should
Okay.
kind of be using that all the time. So here is that roll. I didn't need it on that one,
Damn.
but I'll take it.
Okay, yeah, it's Subway. It's like, oh my god, it's suddenly. Earlier, you were wondering about like, was the poison connected at all? Like, how did that all work? It suddenly clicks into you. Imps have these scorpion-like tails that pierce and deliver poison damage. It's very likely that he was killed in one hit and was pierced and poisoned at the same time as the poison damage that ultimately killed him.
It's just Auric outside with Rocco at the moment. The rest of us are still inside.
I think so, yeah. So if you wanted to discuss with
Okay.
anybody else, there'd be
So
that.
he's like sitting there, all of a sudden just just like, the big realization. Ooh, so sorry. It took a while to come to me. Imps, we've talked about. They have tails that pierce and inject poison. They do it all in one shot, just kill shot, right like that. That's our cause of death.
We're looking for an imp.
Yeah, that would have been the one that actually did the thing.
And he said the imp was stealing money. Didn't say where. Just
Didn't
that they
say
were
stealing money,
following
just
up,
was invisible holding a bag of money.
visible holding a bag of money.
I mean, in that case, it could have been
Bag
paid
of
to
money.
do what it did.
I mean, if I was paid to murder somebody, I wouldn't walk up with a fat wallet and stab them.
No,
I think-
but
I think
Imp
maybe
might.
the imp realized he was being noticed.
Could have also been that. Yeah.
cutting back over to Auric
Yeah.
and Rocco. Hey, what's going on, man?
Can we do the thing where we sit down on like the bench, but we're not like looking at each other? We're kind of just like tearing
Yeah.
up bread and throwing it into the fountain.
Yep, totally.
I know it's been a long time since we've talked. Hope you're doing well, but I actually have some business, or rather some information, if you'd be
Yeah.
able to source it.
Sure.
Trying to keep it on the down low, but there was a there's got to be some word for it. There was pretend he uses like some mafiosa term for
Mhm.
there was a dead body found today.
Yeah.
I had to do a painting job earlier today, and or found a painting job earlier today, and we think it might be an imp, someone who can go invisible, with a possibility of a poison. Would you happen to know of any painting imps?
Not by name, no, that's not our crew. There were imps who were painting and not being law-abiding citizens. I guess have something to do with Paso Diablo. He's got a whole racket. Definitely the biggest rival, at least one of the biggest rivals to Feshni right now.
You think of any reason why they'd go after a Murdron inspector somewhere around here in these small parts?
Oh, you mean the Murdron inspector?
Mm-hmm.
Only thing I can think of is I think those things can see invisible creatures. So if there was an imp hiding something, and the Murdron saw that, that could be reason for an imp to do something.
It was possible the Murdron was in the wrong place at the wrong time and saw something he shouldn't have. Then he was dumped in an abandoned house.
Oh, well, I guess the key to finding out more is finding out where the heck he was inspecting.
We have his notes. Has a long list, but looking at the notes, does it look like they were all written today?
It references Anthir's kind of Cafe Chaos thing that happened 3 days ago, so it seems like they were last week. If you'd like, you can give just a general investigation to see if there's anything that you may have missed before that might be worth noting.
But
Okay.
also we noted that there seems to be some shops missing, so it's potentially that there's a page missing.
That's possible.
Because he did visit you and Gith Yanks also, and those two are not on the list.
I'm going to mention something, and I don't know if that could add to your check or what, but if in Pixie's Prophecies stuff, it's in the second page, like higher up, cited for air quality after second review. So after checking in, that note was added. So some of this could have been revised, like tacked
After
on
the fact.
following
Yeah.
day.
Well, after review, that indicates that he took notes today, because
Right.
he did that second review today.
Right.
So at least some of it on there is from today.
But as far as mentions of a second, two
Mhm.
total on that list.
So, yeah, so he survived your inspection today. So we know it's not you.
or we know it
Where
is
did he go
the-
after you?
If we look at it, it goes in order mostly, with Curious Critters going to Limber Lotus. It skips over, or it goes back to Pixie Prophecies, then to Whole Foods, then the 9 Inch Nails, then the Wormling Wares, then the Dog Pound, then wooden overcoats, then to essential oils, and then nowhere.
Mhm.
So the last place he was likely seen, if we're going in order of the page, was essential oils, and then he either kept going to bag of folding or he didn't leave essential oils.
What I'm saying is that this list may have not been all compiled in one day. Like the cited for air quality after second review could have been tacked on the following day. Like maybe this was
it could have
yesterday's.
If anything, you can even like see maybe like part of it was blue ink and part of it was black ink. I think you would like, yeah, some of this is like he wrote down stuff. So like Pixie Prophecies, he wrote some notes, and then on a later day wrote some more notes on like, okay, upon the second inspection, this. So I think that theory, I'll just give it to you. That like, yeah,
This might be a little extreme, and maybe this is too like crime podcasty. But like, you know, when you like write on a stack of paper, usually mentions of paper and kind of show up.
Mm-hmm.
Anything like that going on here?
Go ahead and give me investigation or perception.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm trying to find like what's a good little cliffhanger thing that I can give you and then call it a night. I know we're running on time. Oh, sorry, that was a
Wait,
roll
did you
24.
just roll a 24?
Yeah, sorry. For some reason, the roll didn't pop up. It was just there. Okay,
Oh.
24. Yeah, I'd say
I was like, wow, it must be bad.
you can see some indentation, a little bit, and you get a sense that there is indeed a page missing that covers the like bottom row of shops. Like you see a little bit of
perforation.
like Foo, Moxie, Yanks. Like you see a little bit every once in a while. It's hard to make out much, but you're able to identify like, okay, there definitely is a missing page of these other places. Wow. My dog's toots my goots.
That was me, I'm sorry.
Was there anything else in the trash can, around the trash can, when you went and picked these up?
In the dumpster, I'd say no. There's
Okay.
So I guess we should check in with the other place that seemed like he needed to check back into.
Or we could go to the bottom row of shops and ask
I was
if
about to
they
say
saw
that
the
kind
Murdron
of
today.
Isolates this whole here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we know two of us did.
All this is doing is removing indigo from suspicion and adding Gith.
I don't use poison. Bring healing to the world.
Laughing ass!
That's not poison. That's a relaxant.
Sure, buddy. Sure.
Given my history,
yes.
would I know anyone from this bottom row of shops who
you
would...
moved in like a month ago?
Yeah.
Okay.
But would I know of any people being in certain debts?
Go ahead and roll, I guess, a charisma to like see maybe you heard something talking people up at your tavern.
Okay. Charisma. Like a persuasion?
Like just a flat charisma, like an I know a guy kind of thing.
Okay. Depending on how long certain things last, I may or may not still have advantage on this.
Okay.
I give you guidance. I think. Actually, I don't know.
Oh, I see. Yeah, we'll give it to you. You have advantage on that.
Okay, okay. Oh,
God, the dice don't want you to know some shit.
well, it's a little hazy. It's a little hazy.
So it's a little hazy. You can recall
is loud.
somebody saying something like, "How the fuck are they in business?" You remember that, but you don't remember who.
Hmm.
People need dental work. That's how.
Metals, iron, and ink. Okay.
Anything else people want to try? I'm trying to give you something.
Yeah.
It's like the dice are like, no.
The dice are not cooperating with the
I'd
story
like
right now.
5 nat ones tonight.
Yeah.
But also
well,
nat 20s.
rolling a
Oh, wait.
24, I'll say you can look at the pages for a while longer. Let's see what else I could give you here. Nothing seems out of the or. I will say, you were saying there's only 2 people that he's like, I need a second, like will return kind of thing.
On that list, yeah. It's
With the
curious if there's
24, I'll
60.
say that you find another like mention of given second chance or something like that. Like you get the indication that there's someone else on there as the bag of folding that you see.
Oh, from like the scribbles from
The
underneath.
scribbles of like.
Is she actually money laundering?
Ooh. Laundering?
I mean, there are poisonous chemicals potentially, right?
Well, we
He
know
would
that's
also
from the
be
imp.
next on the list if we were going in order of where they were. I think we should
That's
go
true.
check out the bot, see if she's seen him today.
Okay.
All right, we'll have
And
you.
if she does it, then we're gonna go door to
Door to
All right. You go
Have you seen
over
this, Bodwin?
to the
On the
bag
on the
of
walkover. On the walkover, I do kind of
Mhm.
want to kind of sidle up to Auric and hey man, when we get in there, I need you to really be the eyes of judgment. I've been having trouble picking people out today,
What do you mean?
I'm just having a hard time reading people. I think I'm just still a little jazzed up from the show and maybe a little distracted from nearly dying is all.
Yeah, you got your bell rung pretty hard today.
Yes, exactly. So keep an extra eye out on that insight and that gut check.
All right, so do
Right.
you all approach together? Just all 5 of you going up and knocking on her door, or coming inside her establishment? What's your plan?
I'm going.
Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
definitely go with. We got to follow
Same.
our leads.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my jacket off first and grab some dirt, wipe it on. Ah, dang! Got some mud on my coat.
All right,
I
you
should
all
probably
head
have
over
some
to
grass
the
there.
bag of folding, and you see that the "We're closed" sign is up.
What time
I
of day
tried
is
the
it?
door.
The parade is starting to wind down. You're seeing like the last of the floats come over. So it's definitely been a while. It's been like 3 hours or so. It's been like 3 or 4 hours, and like finally, the parade is coming to a bit of a conclusion.
I tried the handle.
Okay, you try the handle. Open it. It seems like it is locked.
I can Misty step
Um,
inside and unlock it from the inside.
Yeah, absolutely.
Beanie. Got a beanie right now.
For fun. Who doesn't have hobbies, Rick? Please.
As you guys
I
are
like
kind of
it.
gathered around,
Let's plan C that.
as you're gathered around the door, trying to decide what to do, you see Caesar from New to the Foo stepping out, eating some pie. Just,
Loves that
oh,
pie.
hey, you're not gonna find her open there. She had one of the floats. I think she went way down to wherever the floats go to. I guess she'll circle around at some point. But she had like,
Fine.
honestly, between you and me, not an impressive float. It was more just like a cart, really, just like a laundry cart that she was moving. It was like a cart full of dirty or whatever kind of, I can't say it's dirty, but there was just like a cart full of laundry, right? With like some splashes on it, like wasn't much, but technically I think it was one of the floats. So I don't know when she gonna be back, but like I wouldn't try coming back for like another hour at least or something, because she ain't here.
Be a quick way to get rid of some money too. Actually, just smuggle it into your cart
Yep.
float.
Yeah, I mean,
Caesar,
if
you
we could move a body in those too. Those laundry
Caesar,
carts.
you had the Murdron come inspect your dojo, right?
Oh yeah, frickin' prick.
You passed and everything, though. He didn't come back multiple times.
Oh, of course I passed. Yeah, everything's fine.
Did you notice him stopping in here multiple times? The bag of holding.
Yeah, I think I saw him come in earlier today. He came in, he came in right before me. What was it, like Wednesday? It was like a few days ago. And I think I saw him around these. I don't know if he went in the bag of folding, but I saw him around these parts maybe earlier today, like, I don't know, around the beginning of the parade time or something. I saw him around.
Do you see him before the fight that happened in the middle of the square? Which, by the way, thanks for the help on that, by the way.
Oh, of course, anytime.
You were eating that pie while I was getting my ass kicked. Or he was getting his ass kicked.
Well, here's the thing.
He lost a tooth fighting today.
It was
the dentist.
I may have been watching the fight from my window while I was eating some pie.
I thought I heard laughter.
It was good. It was good. Good sport all around. You guys kicked ass. But I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that I saw the city inspector before the fight. I'm pretty sure it was before.
And you saw.
I think I saw him while I was on my way in to my house.
A timing thing. Okay, so the bag of folding float. Okay, it wraps up right past the early tipple. She could have popped right off and ducked into the house for lease. If it's such a small float with the cart.
Yeah, use the parade route as her reason to get there.
What time would that have been? Where does that line up?
Well, the body was discovered about 10 or 15 minutes after the fight.
Mm-hmm. I guess that doesn't really matter.
No, it sounds like the last place he was seen was going into the bag of folding, and then the fight happened where everyone was distracted, and then the body appeared on the other side of the square.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he
maybe the fight was the distraction that person needed to move the body.
Right.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think Caesar would describe it as, I think I saw him maybe, 20, 30 minutes before the fight. I think that was around the time I saw him. I don't know. The parade had, started. Because we did the pie thing, right? But then I think there was a bit of time in between the pie eating contest and the fight. And that was around the time that I saw the Murdron. I don't remember exact timeline, but yeah.
Anthea, is your helper, your employee, is he still seeing the owner of the bag of folding?
I mean, he's making it sound like he's seeing it. What was the last update of
the last you heard from Bo is that he had finally made up his mind to pick Cassidy over Fufu.
That's
okay. So he wasn't the patsy helping moving the body then.
No, I would kill that boy. I would. Ooh, not in my house.
It does seem like a lot for little old Fufu to do by herself.
Right. But if she has her business dealings with devils, she might have someone helping her there. I think we should go to where the floats end up and talk to her
We don't
before
wanna
she
break
gets
it
too
into?
far.
Just real quick in and out. Just real quick, check it out.
And just
Get
thinks she
stuck.
just has all of her crimes written down on a nice little convenient notepad.
Girlie's got to have
Dear
hobbies.
diary,
Maybe
today
she
I
likes
did
junk
crimes.
journaling. Maybe she likes
Resident
junk
Evil
journaling.
journal style.
We could look
Actually,
for.
I think
Well, could look for
I
blood
think she's
spatter.
Lady Whistlepig still. So if you did break it in, you could find out if she's Lady Whistlepig.
You know what? Don't tempt me.
Let me see. What's
Do it.
mine?
Actually, do it. We'll look out. We'll keep look out front.
I don't have thieves' tools, but
What's
if someone
this
does,
we thing?
I support this. Wait, I do have thieves' tools.
Anthea, I do not condone you doing this.
I'm proficient
what?
in thieves'
And-
tools.
I'm Misty stepping inside.
In front of
All right.
Caesar?
Oh, I'm gonna wait for Caesar to leave. I'm gonna wait for Caesar to leave.
Yeah, Caesar eventually goes back inside.
Once the coast is clear, I do that.
There's definitely like still like the parade's kind of winding. There's a lot of potential witnesses, but there's enough of you that if you all kind of like huddled around, you could probably misty step and people wouldn't notice.
Or
Stand like it's a
I
penalty
level up.
kick.
I level up.
Oh?
I
Yeah?
hit level 4. I do my ability increase, but one of the spells that I am picking up is going to be
Enthrall?
mirror image.
Oh.
I Ferris Bueller this
Oh.
shit. I go up to where where some of the stuff is still happening. I mirror image. I've got a drum,
Three of you.
a
They are
bagpipe,
three.
and a trumpet. Don't shit on my my Bugs Bunny bullshit, okay? Do not shit on my
It's
Bugs
not how
Bunny
the spell
bullshit.
works, but it's okay.
This is how it works, okay?
It's
And we're just
not.
like dancing around doing this musical number.
You know what? I'll allow it. I'll allow it. You form a whole band of yourself around.
And I'll burn that second level spell slot.
Skipjack
the
and the magic
cabaret?
mirror.
Okay.
Talking
Go ahead. Are you taking the average or are you rolling for your hit dice?
Probably gonna. I'll probably hit dice. I'll go ahead and do that after we wrap, since we're getting close.
Okay.
Um,
So you
But-
go ahead and do that. You provide ample cover for Anthea to misty step inside. Once you're inside, what do you do?
We're gonna do like a quick look through of the area. We're going
Okay,
to
go
like, yeah.
Go ahead and give me perception or investigation, depending on what kind of info you might end up getting.
Come on, bitch. Fuck.
All right, 13 is not nothing. All right, so you look around, and overall, it seems pretty spotless, as if it had as if the whole room had just been cleaned. Granted, there's lots of cleaning products all over, but like you get a strong smell. And it just seems like top to bottom, this place is immaculate.
Oh no. Good to know.
Does the floor smell clean?
Oh yeah, the floor smells clean. Is there anything in particular you're looking for while you're in?
Like if she's got any like notebooks, notes laying around, obviously I'll check that out because yeah, maybe she is. Like we don't know.
Mhm. You
but
do find a
also-
fight. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, you go.
But also like maybe find the well, she has it's a laundromat. But is there some things here that like don't add up necessarily?
Yeah. You go in there. You look around. And one, you do find a ledger that you could take if you wanted, a financial ledger. that's kind of behind the disc area. And 2, you notice a empty vial of a potion sold by Essek from Essential Oils.
Strength potion.
A drink potion. And with that, it's 11 o'clock. I think we'll leave it there. We'll pick up next time. Lots of potentially circumstantial evidence going on. But it ain't looking good for the old bunny foo-foo.
The plot thickens.
Mwahaha!
My
So,
cheapy but a red herring.
maybe.
That'll be next episode title next time. Which I mean,
Look at Andrew trying to be bunny.
Well,
Popular
yeah, I mean, we
oblige.
can figure.
Sorry
it out,
we
but
didn't get through the whole thing.
I'm down to do it
tonight.
again next week. Personally, I don't know what that looks like on your end, Richard, for prepping, but I'm down for that.
Down for
Yeah.
what?
More
to
next
do
week.
more next week.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was planning on starting the next arc next week, but we can finish up this one. It's totally fine. There's a number of things that we can do with that time. So, yeah.
Cool.
But the episode title, how do we feel about Murdron?
Murdron?
That's
I'm cool
not a
with
bad
that.
one. I'm going to take us out, though. So, bye, stream.